Hello and welcome to what is the final episode of Season 1 of the Sergio Perez Cadillac Formula 1 driver career. Right. Yeah. We're locked in today. We have rounds 23 and 24. We have got Qatar to start us off with. I'm pretty sure it's a sprint weekend. I don't remember. I don't care either, to be honest. And, of course, we are finishing with Abu Dhabi. Now, we do have a few things to fight for. At the same time, the main focus for today is just drive the car and finish adapting these bits and bobs. That's the main objective. Just get these ready for next season and go from there. But we do have some fights that we could potentially win, which would be nice. Get a few more quid in the bank. First of all, in the drivers, we are fighting for P5. As you can see, we have exactly the same amount of points as Posh Spice George Russell. And in the constructors, we are only 27 points behind Mercedes and 60 points behind Red Bull. I don't think... Can you even get 60 points in 2 races? I don't know. My maths is too shit. But we can potentially catch Mercedes. But my main target is to catch Russell and stay ahead of Russell in the drivers. That'd be lovely. Right. We have our new engine fitted. This should be able to do 2 more races, I believe. And I think we are ready. So let's begin. Get me gloves on. Get me gloves on. Yesterday was also really good. We had, Brazil and then Las Vegas. And then Brazil was a bit of a stinker. I was very slow. But I did finish ahead of my teammate in the Grand Prix, which is all that matters at the end of the day. And LA, wow, what a time LA was. I got 3rd or 2nd, I think it was 2nd in qualifying. After nearly getting knocked out in Q2 because a Mercedes blocked me, and then, yeah, the pole sitter, Charles Leclerc, he DNF'd. His engine blew out on about lap 4 or 5. I actually led for most of the race, and then, of course, the poxy McLarens had to come and ruin everything. I mean, look at the R&D for crying out loud. If we take a look at McLaren. Look how far ahead of us they are, and we still nearly beat them. But anyway, that was quite a while ago, so it doesn't matter. Let's just get into practice. Begin. I'm very excited today, because I have no idea what to expect. To be fair, I feel like that's been the case for sort of the last 6 or 8 rounds. I just don't know what kind of pace I'm gonna have. I don't know if I'm gonna be quick. I don't know if I'm gonna be slow. I just don't know. So far, it's been a sort of 50-50. Texas, I was meh. Mexico, I was meh. Brazil, I was shit. And then Vegas, I was really good. So it is completely random so far. Points would be nice. I think that's a decent expectation to, go for. Let's put on this. Alright, get our setup in. Where is it? There it is. And it is a sprint, so I think I'm going to do race strategy first, because obviously you only get 2 sets of tyres, and I don't want to do it on hards, I want to do it on softs. So, let's begin with this. Why am I getting adverts? This is cringe. Don't want adverts, go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. Right. First time driving on this track, on this year's game. Like I said, I don't know what my pace is going to be. I don't know what to expect. I'm just going to give it some drive around, and whatever we end up with is what we end up with. I just want to know, by the end of the season, I just want to say to myself, I've driven well, and I've done the best of my ability. That's all I'm really aiming for today. Now, of course, I say I've never driven on this track before. I obviously know where I'm going. It isn't like I don't know it. It's just, it might be a little bit different. I can already see it's a little bit different from last year's game. I could probably go down to 70 on the ERS. I reckon most of this track you can run with the ERS on none, because, I mean, there's not a lot of straights and there's a lot of corners going on. I don't think that's too bad. I don't really know, to be honest, but I'm thinking here... Oh, turned in a bit too early. It's a good thing it's practice, because it literally doesn't matter. And then by this point, I'm basically fully recharged. And then I can just go around here. I like how all the curbs are flat. That's really nice. I think on last year's game, the curbs were a bit bumpy, and you used to lose the rear a lot, but now they seem a lot more firm and soft and drivable, which is nice. And then these first 3 corners should be flat. Ooh, I don't know about that last one. And then that's a slight tap of the brakes. Yeah, we're fine. So I lose 10% ERS a lap if I drive like how I just did. But if I just leave it at 70, then that should be stable. And then I've got my, my ERS strategy is planned out and good. My arm is still recovering from just sort of the fatigue, really, of driving for like 3 hours a day. I think it's crazy. In the last, like, sort of 2 weeks or so, I have played this game for more hours than the previous, like, 2 or 3 months, basically since it came out on my PlayStation. I've been playing it, I'd say on average 4 hours a day. It is ridiculous how many hours I'm putting into this game. And that's why my arms are so knackered, because I've never really done this before. I think this pace is alright though. I mean, we're faster than Ocon, so obviously it's good. Realistically, I can try and place expectations on potential position. I'm just going to set my expectation, or my objective, of just finishing ahead of Ocon. In the long scheme of things, that's really all that matters. As long as I finish ahead of my teammate, the only thing you can compare yourself to, like realistically, is your teammate. So, yeah, if I can do that, I'll be a happy boy. I'm only 3 temps down on myself after 1 lap of softs. I feel like that's pretty good. That corner's turning out to be quite difficult for me. As is that one. The rest of them, though, I feel pretty good. How'd the Vegas race go? It went fantastic. I was leading for most of it, and then the McLarens came along and just ruined my day. And fended off Piastri, though, so I finished second, but yeah, Lando just kind of came in, swooped past, and took off, the stupid bastard. Oh, this track is very, like, relentless. There's just constantly a corner in your face. I quite like it, though. I remember in F124 when they first released this track, I think for quite a long time it was my favourite track on the calendar. That might have just been because it was new, but at the same time I genuinely did love it. Don't really know why. It's not a bad track, but I don't know. It's just sort of alright. I tell you what, the softs are holding on not too shabbily. I still don't think they're going to be anywhere near good enough for a sprint or a Grand Prix, but if there's like a late safety car or a red flag, I reckon they're definitely an option, and I could definitely brake way later through there as well. Important to keep in mind. It's definitely a positive that I've started doing practice. Because when you're like me right now, who hasn't driven any of the last tracks on the calendar on this year's game, imagine if I just went straight into quali. Like, I'd be, like, buggered. It'd be done. So I am glad I do practice now. That was a much better entry. That wasn't. Welcome back, Formula 1 Masterclass. It's a cracking name. You alright, Andres? One more lap to go. And then we'll be done. You alright, Hugo? Okay. I still can't do that corner. Let me try this though, braking a lot later. Yeah, it's alright. Why do you have a V10 engine? Because it sounds amazing, that's why. So much better than just the droning V6 of just... So it sounds horrible. Nice driven. Thanks, mate. Could be astronomically better, but we're getting there. I'm very impressed by the soft tyres. They don't feel fantastic, but at the same time, they usually don't do 5 laps at, like, full chat, so I'm quite happy. I'm impressed. Nice. I've impressed someone. I didn't realise I was that much off, to be fair. It didn't feel like 1.5 seconds. I seem to be decently quick, so that's a positive. What's my gap looking like? Please be, like, quite large. Oh. Oh. Yep, that is quite large. I wasn't expecting that to be. When I said large, I was thinking like at most a second, not 2.5 seconds. The reason I want a large gap is because obviously the AI are probably going to improve by around 2 seconds by the end of practice. I wanted, you know, there's a little good English, dickhead. I wanted there to be a large gap so I actually knew I had some pace. And yeah, 2.5 seconds, I have pace. That is excellent news. That works, it really does. Yeah, that is perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Oh, look at my wheel bug. This is that wheel bug I sometimes get. You can see my wheel, I currently have it. Like, look, if I put it 180 degrees, look, it does that really slow turning. Does anyone else get this bug? And if I just pause and unpause, it fixes. Does anyone else have a wheel that get that as well? It kind of ruins, you know, some openings to some races, because I'll get it on, like, a race start, and then I have to quickly, like, do that, and it sort of just ruins, you know, the race start. And I had it on last year's game as well, and I had it on PlayStation last year, so it's not just 2 different games, it's 2 different platforms as well, and I'm getting the same bug, which is quite remarkable. Maybe it's something to do with my wheel, I'm not too sure. Wow, that's a lot of tyre wear. No one comes to Qatar and focuses on tyre wear. Like, just no one does that. Ugh. Come on, little tyres, don't blow up. Da -da 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 -da. Yeah, I don't see myself driving like this in the actual race, because I'll just be so slow. Nice. Okay, well, I want to see the tyre wear through here. How bad is it? Oh. It's not that bad, actually. I was expecting it to be, like, egregious, and it's just sort of not. Alright. Nice singing. Thanks, mate. I do like a sing-song. That'll do. 2.5 seconds off. Why does that sound like a fucking V10? Because it is a V10. Well heard. No, I don't want to use softs. Go away. Wait, do I have to use a new set? Can I not just use them ones? Oh, I don't know. It's a mod you can get on overtake.gg. Turns your engine into a V10. Sounds great. Woo. Boing. Boing. Am I on the same tyres? Okay, I am. Good. That's a lot of tyre wear for like 3 laps. Jeez Louise. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to change. I wonder if I can still change it mid-weekend. Hopefully. I want to change my tyre temperatures to surface only. Because apparently that's what the AI use, and that's why my tyres are always so, like, off. What program am I doing? Oh, ERS management. Oh. Being why I just immediately use all of it. I mean, realistically, I should be able to just drive with it off all the time, and that will just go up. Yeah, decent. It does sound great, absolute majesty. I couldn't agree more. That is perfectly said. Don't know why they can't just put them in the cars now with sustainable fuel. Can't take that long. I don't even know what the new engines are. They're just more boring V6s, right? I heard F125 is pretty good. Yeah. My take on it is always that it'll always probably be the same. I do think it's a great game, but I just don't think it's worth it if you already own 24. Are you driving or someone else? I mean, I'd hope it'd be me driving, because then what's the point of me being here? I'm just doing a watch-along of just someone else just playing the game. But yeah, don't get me wrong, I love this game. I really do. But, like I've said before, and obviously you weren't here, but if I wasn't making content on the game, I probably wouldn't have got it, purely because 24 is the same as this, and so is 23. I would have just stayed on 23. I didn't like that. I thought I would, had way more than enough pace to sort of... Hang on, how have I got, red parts for ERS management? I'm not being funny, I had it on off, or none, the entire lap, apart from the end. Why only 3 laps? What do you mean, mate? Probably gonna wait for F127. I'm guessing 26 will have horrible handling due to the new regulations. Probably, yeah. You just don't really know, to be honest. I mean, do you remember, before this game released, they released, they gave, was it a couple of the esports drivers and some content creators, an early release, and the handling was, really bad. I remember I played... Actually, was it this year's game, or was it last year's game? I don't remember. But there was one of the games where, before the game came out, in the beta, people were saying the handling is the worst thing you could possibly have, ever. And then the game came out and they fixed some stuff. So you just don't know what the handling's going to be like, but you are right. It'll probably be a bit crap. Do you do time trial much? I haven't played time trial in 3 years. So that's an answer to your question. The only time I'll ever go in time trial is if they force me to in one of them events where you can, earn a livery or a helmet. That's it, though. I think with time trial is that I just don't really see the point of it, because you're driving with a car that's, the fastest it can go, with infinite tyre wear and no fuel. So, I've never really seen... I have played time trial. I have done, maybe a little bit of Silverstone. Actually, yeah, it was Silverstone last year. And none of it transferred into, my race. It didn't make me any faster, so I just don't really bother. And then, of course, you get the, oh, wow. A second. Okay, that's fast. And you get the people that literally only play time trial. Which is, very impressive, because I would just get so bored so quick. So yeah, no time trial for me. Alright, let's see. Can I still turn off a setting? I think it works for learning the racing line. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, if you want to, like, learn, like, with assists off and stuff, then, yeah, time trial's probably your best bet. It's just that I have no intention of turning the line off, so I don't. I'm a sub. I appreciate that Formula Vista. Thank you. You're right, Ergen. Sorry if I butchered that. Alright, let's see if I can change this setting. Oh, I can. Hallelujah. I haven't actually been in these settings. I just sort of left them to, like, what they were when I started. I haven't actually looked into these. Put damage on. How much difficulty? 110, my friend. What does this mean? Allows you to specify off-trust. Oh, right. So if you put it on realistic and you go in the gravel, you just can't leave. Yeah, let's just leave this all on this. Allows you to prevent tire. Nah, that's fine. That's cool. Right. Now we have sprint qualifying. I'm excited because I don't know where my expectations lie. It could literally be anything. We don't know. I could be on for a pole position. I could get knocked out in Q1. I could maybe scrape into Q3. We just don't know, and that's in a way, the best part of it. We don't know what's going to happen until it happens. And now also be the case with Abu Dhabi and the rest of this weekend. I have no idea where we're going to end up. And I say that because at tracks like Spa and Jeddah and Baku and Singapore, I can confidently say that even in the worst car, I'll probably be somewhere in the top sort of 6 or 7. Whereas around here, and like most other tracks, I don't really know where my pace is until I've actually driven on them. Yeah, well done, CHECO. Get out of here. I got the bug again. That is remarkable. I mean, I went like a whole week without it. I've had like 2 in 10 minutes. Fair enough, EA. Good game we've got here. First ever quali lap of this track. I'm very nervous. I don't know what to expect. I've been playing F125 since 4 AM and just took a break. That is a grind. Fair enough. I think the longest I've ever played this, like any F1 game in one session is about 5-6 hours. You alright, Mark? Good morning to you. Of course, it's, afternoon for me, but, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Who's this Toro Rosso behind me? Get out my way. First ever quali lap, let's see how it goes. I think I've got pace, but you just don't know. Good day to you, sir, or madam, or those of unspecified genders. Don't get in my way, don't get in my way, don't get in my way. Oh, you got in my way. That might just be a grid penalty if that was in real life, but I don't know, they might have let that one go. It is a purple Sector 1, which is nice. Then I can definitely go faster through there. Get out my way, 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 get out my way! Thank you. Why rewind? When? The only times I've used a rewind is because I was looking at chat and I had a wheel bug. So, I haven't used one yet. I will probably eventually. Which I've said about 60 million times in the last week. It's a feature of the game that I'd say at least 85% of players use, so I will use it. Where do I get this game to play myself? It's sort of just everywhere, really. If you're on PC, you can get it on Steam or EA. It's obviously on PlayStation, Xbox. I don't know if it's on Switch, probably not. But yeah, just sort of like any other game, really, on all your major platforms. Who's your favourite driver? Well, the title will reveal to you who that is. It is by a very large distance, Sergio Checo Perez. and then Jensen Button somewhere around there, and then quite a large gap down to maybe like Max Verstappen. What is the hardest circuit for me? Ooh, I'd say Spain or I'm trying to think. Spain, China's tough, Hungary's horrible. I'd say those top three. What game is that? It's F125. Might be on the Game Pass and PC Game Pass. I'd be surprised because it's a very new game. I think there is a couple on there. I think also if you have EA Play, which is that other subscription, you can play like a trial of it, I believe, or might be wrong. I mean, I'm top 3 after my first run. I'm very happy with that. Oh, wait, I still can. I sort of just completely broke the rules of the pit lane there, but yeah. I've just completely cut the track. Actually, to be fair, wouldn't it be faster to go round the final corner and then just cut into the pit lane? I know you're not allowed to, but the game allows you to. So, I don't know, would that be allowed? Isn't life just a big ride? Yeah, not a bad way to put it. I'd say Baku or Monaco. So that's quite fascinating because they're not my hardest tracks by any means. They're not the easiest, but they are probably my favourite on the calendar, alongside Spa. Is it the official F1 game? After F1 mobile racing was discontinued, this has always been the official F1 game. It's just, I don't even know what F1 mobile racing is, but I assume that's just a licensed game for mobile. Whereas your consoles, your PC, this has always been the licensed, proper, official Formula 1 game. Easiest track? That's a great question. Is there such a thing? I feel like every track's slightly challenging. I mean, for me, probably Austria, because there's like 3 corners and I could probably drive around it blind. Have you been to any in real life races? I went to Singapore in 2023. That was a pretty good one to go to be fair. Of course, the only race Red Bull didn't win, but no, I have never been to a real life race. It'd be a great time. Maybe one day. Austria, yeah. I mean, yeah, there's like, all the corners are like 90 degrees, and there's like 3 of them. So, that would probably be my pick. But like I said, there is no easy track. It's just Austria's the most basic, so you'd think it would that also mean it'd be easiest. But I also think Saudi Arabia could be up there for me personally, because I've just done so many laps of it to the point where it's like the real life drivers say that Spain and Bahrain are the easiest tracks for them because they've just done so many laps, because of course that's where testing is every year. So it's sort of similar to that. I've just have so much experience there. I'm still not like the quickest, but yeah. Alright, now I think I do have pace for a Q3 entrance, but I still need to put a very decent lap in, so let's have a go. Round turn 1. Not bad. I think. See, I don't know. I don't know what's a good sector time. I'm just sort of driving and then just sort of hoping that it's fast enough. I'm 8 tenths up on Alonso through Sector 1, so that's a pretty good sign. Very obvious sign of that. Oh my! Whoa! That was fun! But nearly a complete ruin of my lap time and Q3 entrance. This is the cringiest shit I've ever seen? Well, mate, luckily we live in a world where you can just freely move on. No one's forcing you to stay here. No one's forcing you to type that comment. You can literally get your finger, go like that, and you will no longer be here. It's crazy how it works. You right, Rick and Jacka? Welcome, welcome. Not a bad lap, that. You jealous? I think that's the only reason. It is jealousy. So many people will come in this chat and tell me to turn the line off, turn flashbacks off, oh, you're a fat fuck. They're just jealous I'm quicker than them. It's probably not that, they're just weird. Anyway, that was a fun lap. Top 3, even with that crazy save in the middle of it. Did you stream on Twitch? I do stream on Twitch. I'm currently live on Twitch. I'm live on YouTube, Shorts, normal YouTube. What did you even call it? I still don't know what to call it. Landscape, normal, video. I'm not sure, but that and Twitch and Kick as well. Multi-streaming's great, you know. Is the sound a mod pack? It is a mod pack. Yes, it's on overtake.gg. Some people are so sad with their own lives, they're mean to make their miserable life seem better. That is probably the best way you could word any sort of negativity in the world. People are just so negative with themselves that they say it to others. I've been like it. A few years ago, I was sort of similar. I didn't actually say things, but I would think horrible things to say to people. And then, because I was so unhappy with myself. Luckily, now I'm in a much better place. You know what, L-Boy? I've had some pretty crazy comments in this chat through my 11 years of streaming. That's probably the most outrageous thing I have ever seen in my life. Widescreen. Yeah, widescreen's probably, yeah. How do you change the halo shape? I'm pretty sure... No, my halo, I mean, maybe it did. I don't think I did. It's just, I have a Cadillac livery mod that replaces hats, but that's about it. You're a good YouTuber, keep it up. I appreciate that, thank you. I have a freelance business offering data analytical services to content creators and brands and just had my first 5-figure month, but yeah, I'm jealous. Bro thinks I'm gonna stop being like, oh, I'm so sorry that you've got 5 figures. I'm so sorry, forgive me. Oh, what have I done? Fuck off. I'd love to get into racing. Any recommendations? Well, Formula 1 is obviously the top and the fastest, but it's by no means the most entertaining. I'd say GT racing's quite good. WEC, the World Endurance Championship's quite good. Formula 2 is almost a more, you know, entertaining Formula 1, but does have many problems. It's quite difficult, really. I mean, I've only really watched F1 in my time. I haven't really tuned into, you know, your MotoGPs, your GTs, your, you know, Endurance Championship, any of that. I'd love to. I just don't know where to watch it. Nice. Right, Q3 time. This is nicer than the vertical. Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it? You do get the wider view. Max or Lewis? I think Max, personally. Max or Piastri? Again, I think Max takes that. LXN, that is another outrageous comment. I'm going to stay far away from that so I don't get tricked into saying something outrageous. You're a great driver. Thank you. I mean, you'd hope I'm alright, considering I've played thousands of hours. Turn all assists off for 1 race plus. Well, I could do it for 1 lap. I would crash about 5 times. I'll be about 7 seconds off my usual pace. So unfortunately, I can't do that. Who do you think is going to be world champion? Probably Piastri. Let's be honest, Piastri's, although he had a bit of a, you know, a bit of a clumsy time in Baku, he is probably still the best driver in the best car. He might be a mod, maybe in the future. Got to build up a bit of relationship first. Waratossa. I'll take it. Just been watching Max racing in GT3. He is just incredible. How does he go from racing in Formula 1 and winning by like 20 odd seconds, and then like a week later he's in a GT3? It's amazing. Did you keep up the good work? You've been really good in corners and a good reaction time on the speed. That's good to hear. I like that. I don't know if I've got a pole lap in me, but top 5 would be okay. I wish I was playing a different game though, because the chat's popping and I can't read any of it because I'm trying to drive a car at 300 kph. It's tough. I'll just have to read all your chats after I finish my lap. Because if I try and read them while driving, I'll just end up in the wall, and no one wants to see that. Or maybe you do, actually. I bet you won't be that far off. The last time I tried no assists, I couldn't even get around the first corner. I just can't do it. I know people like are very disturbed by the fact I use assists, and they ridicule me for it, but I just simply can't do it. So I don't. I'd rather just enjoy the game that I bought with my money, you know? That's not a bad lap. It's a 20-point something. What's position-wise? I'll take it, you know. Realistically, I wasn't expecting to get even in Q3. I don't know what to expect if we get... Hang on, how far was I off pole? Oh, okay, it was far. No one cares. Hi from Cyprus. I know, mate from Cyprus. It's good to see you. Your stream delay is insane? I wouldn't really call it a delay. I think I'm just not reading stuff instantly. What assist do I use? Line, ABS, that's it. Endurance is on Prime Video. Might not be available in the UK then. I'm not sure. I mean, I have Prime Video. I think I would have saw it. I do endurance racing in real life and on long weekends with the boys, but in terms of specifically Formula 1 gaming, that's really cool. I've actually got like a racing driver in my chat. That's great. My mother died today. I'm so sorry to hear that. Genuinely. That's so tough. Can you explain to me what this whole steering lock thing is? I'm new to F1. Could you be a bit more in detail? I'm not too sure. This guy couldn't fit in a real car. I can fit in a real car. I fit in my car. Just not a racing car. No, you're bang on with that. I think my sleep deprivation is getting to me because I'm licking plain peri-peri. That is outrageous. It's about having fun. It's also just like, I'll just be so frustrated, just constantly missing breaking point. Don't get me wrong, maybe there'll be a time when I will sit down and learn the tracks with the line off and the ABS off. There may be a time. Just not now, you know what I mean? You can't because you don't do it. I've spent tens of hours trying. You know what, my guy? Use the assist. You got to get practicing at some point. I've had like I said, I've had traction control off and obviously the line and the braking on since 2023. I just don't care enough to turn them off. It's not that big of a deal. The thing as well is that I don't give a shit. It's just for some reason, so many people are seriously disturbed. Like it keeps them awake at night because I'm using something in the game. And it's like I always say, if you don't like that, just go and watch one of the probably hundreds of other people that, you know, play the game how you want them to. Like, you don't need to keep telling me because it ain't gonna happen. Anyway, we've got a sprint race to do. What car do you have in real life? I have a Jeep Avenger. I think it's called. I think it's just a Jeep Avenger. I don't know if there's anything else going in. I race on F125 on 110 diff. And still use them as well. Don't use racing line. No, I'll keep using it, thanks. It's a game, just have fun with it. Exactly. At the end of the day, we're here for fun. P3.5 is insane. It's not bad, really, is it? Use all the assists you want, but definitely turn the line off. It'll make you a much better driver. I couldn't disagree more. Don't get offended. I think offended's the wrong word. Annoyed is a good word. Offended, no. I agree whatever you want, as long as you're having fun. Screw everyone in here giving you a hard time. Mate, I've had it every day for the last, like, month. It's nothing new. It's just... It gets boring when people just say the same thing. You know? It's just the same thing over and over and over again. Turn the line off. Stop using flashbacks. Lose some weight, you fat fuck. It's like... Say something else, like... Your nose is long or something, you know what I mean? You right, Ayesha? Ooh. 10 laps on the softs. Are you sure, EA? I'm not too much of a fan of that. We'll give it a go, though, you know. We're always up for it. It is a sprint race at the end of the day. It doesn't really mean anything. We might as well try out the softs. It could be a good practice run for the main race. I disagree all you want, but agree with my statement that no line makes you a better driver. Oh, no, that's what I disagree with. Because if I turn the line off, how would it make me faster? Because I'm looking at a braking board rather than a thing in front of me. And also, I don't look at the line of, like, I don't brake exactly where it tells me to. Very rarely. I just use it as a guideline, just like you would. Shut the fuck up about the line. I'm not turning it off. Play NASCAR. This F1 is boring. Oh, no, sorry. Garbage. I mean, I don't own NASCAR, and I think NASCAR is extremely boring, personally, so I'll stick with F1. You seem like a nice guy? I hope I am. I hope I come off that way. Go watch someone that doesn't run the line, and if he wants to use it... That is exactly what I'm saying. Just look. Where's my phone? I don't know where my phone is. I don't know. I was going to get my phone and just show you how a YouTube short works. Anyway, let's begin. If you visualize the track, like, for a week, practice it mentally and number and nickname the corners, you'll get the point. You can drive without the line. Mate, I know how to do it. I just haven't invested the time to learn it because I don't want to. It's quite simple. It's like, I don't want to go on holiday to, like, wherever. I don't want to do that. I'd rather do this, you know? It's just, I'd rather do this than that. That's all it is. Do you think Max will win the WDC? I don't. No. I really don't. I absolutely disagree. No. He might have a chance. He might catch up a bit, but realistically, he's got to outscore Piastri by something stupid like 10 points a race, which, unfortunately, the McLaren is still probably the best car. I've been playing F1 for well over 10 years. I know all the tracks off by heart. You play how you want. It doesn't matter what other people say. Exactly. You just can't... You can't worry about what other people say. Because realistically, to me anyway, they're just a name with some words. You know? It doesn't mean anything. Why did you ignore my beautiful big nose comment? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Your nose is long? That wasn't you. Hang on. Oh, I can't find it. No. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this Bahrain? It's in the same area. It's in Qatar. So geologically, it's, you know, knocking about, kind of. Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. Welcome. You've got to play with red gloves, not black. Red increase your horsepower by 5. Is that true? I'll have to give that a go. Giving yourself challenges is also fun, like turning the line off or losing 50 pounds of weight. I've actually not... I think... How much am I down? I think I'm down like 38 pounds. So, I'm not too far off. You just play? Everyone's talking to me. If I just play, then I'll be ignoring chat, and then I'm a bad streamer. It's a lose-lose situation. Alright, I'll begin. I'd love to get you with my M3 for a weekend. You'd love it. Let me cut off a few stone first, and then we'll do it. You alright, Jackie? You alright, Jackie? And hello, Jackie, again. The triple high. Nice one. Alright, so everyone's on softs, except, I believe, one driver who has opted for the mediums. That's very good for you, it is. It's also just not very difficult. So, it's great. Recreate the Leclerc incident. What one would that be? There's quite a few. Proud of you, thank you. You alright, racing legends, Yeti X? Who are you playing as? I'm playing as Sergio Perez in a Haas, which is technically a Cadillac because it's got a Cadillac livery. Nice one. And begin. Lots of wheel spin. I always get a lot of wheel spin. I'm not the best at race starts, but we have got up to P2, I think. Yeah, go on. Oh no, he's still going for it. Who is it? Oh, it's Verstappen. Oh, it's old rivalries reborn. Go on. Yeah, love that. You sound like you could be a commentator. Oh, see, I've done it again. I re-chat and I'm off the track. There's obviously just, it's destiny. It's written in the stars, if you will. because I've had about 15 to 20 people tell me in the last sort of 2 or 3 days or so to tell me that I have the voice of a commentator. So, yeah, it might just be destiny at this point. And not even just chatters as well, even like just people I speak with every now and again say it as well. It's a bit crazy. How am I doing? I am doing fantastic. How about you? It's a lovely, sweltering hot British autumn day. The sun's shining. I've got a 3rd-degree sunburn because of it, because I'm like a vampire. As soon as the sun touches me, I just burn and die. Alright, thanks for stopping by, CSSP. I think that's what we'll have to refer to you as. I can't even hold my line at GT. My girlfriend's talking to me. Yeah, that's... Obviously, I talk to chat when I'm in a straight, but every single time, without doubt, I go into a corner, I reach out, I'm off. And it's a habit I just can't break, because I see someone type and I want to answer it as soon as possible. At a cost of my car, you know? I can have a quick gander every now and again. But sometimes, because of just old habits, I will just do it mid-corner and then I'm just dead. Or a voice actor. I would like to be a voice actor. I feel that'd be quite a cool gig. I'm liking this pace. Can't wait to see CADILLAC with their driver lineup. It's probably the best driver lineup that I would have, like, picked. Purely based off, like, personality. Like, they're my 2 favourite drivers currently not in F1. So, it's amazing. I'll finally have, like, a proper team to support. Because it was Red Bull, of course, for Checo Perez, and then when he got dumped out, I just didn't really care about anyone. But now I've got a team to root for again. Why do you have the race line on? That's not the brightest of questions, because I need it to drive. That's like asking, like, a footballer, why do they kick the ball with their foot? Take the cheetah bar off? Nah, I'm good, mate. I appreciate your input. I'll just take absolutely no notice of it, and I'll just carry on and nothing will happen. It's always the McLarens, isn't it? Their car is an absolute rocket ship. Both in real life and in-game. They just ruin everything. It's always Piastri as well. He's always behind me, the stoic bastard. You're slow? I don't think so. I love your accent. I mean, it's about as British as you can get. You seem cool, mature stuff. Thank you, KD. I did this to another streamer the other day. 3rd to last with a penalty, felt guilty. Come again? A lot of people watching right now? There does seem to be. I mean, the chat's popping. I can't actually see how many, but considering the chat and the rate of the chat, there must be a few, right? You sound like you'd be a great F1 commentator job. I'd love to try it someday. I don't want to be like the current F1 commentators, because I don't like any of the current commentators, especially on Sky, like David Croft and Martin Brundle and Karun Chandok. I don't really like listening to them. I feel like they just say so many unnecessary things, and they just sort of talk a load of bollocks. And I don't really want to do that, because I like a waffle, I like talking a lot, so... You're right, Lewis, I'm doing fantastic. How are you, my friend? Where's Lightning McQueen? Hopefully not nearby, because if he was, he would have already won the championship and be leading by half an hour. Alright, so we're now just trying to stay ahead of Verstappen, really. Not even Verstappen, it's Leclerc. Where's Verstappen gone? He's dropped out of the top 7. Have you ever seen that before, ever? Verstappen just, like, falling behind massively. You just don't. All good, play whatever you want. I always have. And I probably always will. Even if there was 100 people, 1,000 people in this chat crying at the fact I use assist. I wouldn't turn them off. Because I just don't care about others' opinions, pretty much. People are calling you slow, don't realise you're racing against 110 AI. In their defence, 110 AI is quite slow this year. It's slower than last year, which is incredible because that was slower than 23. They're getting slower and slower each year. Last year, I could only do a couple tracks on 110. This year, I'm doing every track on 110. And I know for sure I ain't got any faster. If anything, I've got slower. I messaged a streamer and he read it. Oh, I see. Yeah, I get it now. You typed a message, I read it, and I just crashed. How do you get the engine sound? Sorry about the break, late reply, Declan. It's a mod on overtake.gg. You'll probably find it just by searching on there, just engine or V10. I did just stumble upon it randomly, and I'm so glad I did, because it's just fantastic, really. Pace has just fallen off. And it's not looking good. But we do have a nice gap behind Russell, so if they get past me, I should be able to still take home a top 5 or top 6, which is not bad. You've got a nice pace, you'll be a few seconds up soon. I see you at first by the end of the next 2 laps max. That's a bit optimistic, I hope so. F123 had the best AI. I'm not sure about the best, but yeah, it was definitely the fastest, if that's what you're referring to, yeah. I mean, F123, I was fast, but I wasn't that fast. And most tracks was between 100 and 105. And yeah, the fact that on this game, my worst tracks are Spain and Miami, and I could run 110 on them. It's just a bit dumb. Hang on, we have a yellow flag somewhere. I think that's ahead. Oh, you poor bastard. That is unbelievable. Oh, sorry about the track limits. Is the McLaren livery you got red coloured? I swear I saw Piastri in a red one. Yes, it's another livery mod. I've got livery mods for every team on the grid. That's Leclerc sales bar. You can see another one of them there. It makes their car look more like the 2021 version, which was just way better than the current one. So I've got a livery mod for every team, just to spice it up a little bit, and also just make the game a little bit less boring because you're not just staring at the same 10 cars again. I mean, you can see behind me the Mercedes is now like just sort of white. The Aston Martin just sort of, it did work, and now for some reason it just doesn't. They're supposed to be Honda. We've got Williams in their Golf livery. We've got Red Bull in a Porsche livery. We've got Racing Bulls in a Alpha Tauri. No, even earlier than that, Toro Rosso. It's great. I can only play at 95. That's still pretty darn fast. Could be worse. You could be my mate who struggles on 40. And if you do struggle on 40, that's okay. Keep it up and push. Are you getting Merc money? Oh, there's some serious dodge knocking about there. I'm going to have to do that. Oh, if I had DRS, that would have been a blessed experience. I'm probably going to get done by Russell here, unfortunately. You know you should stream while the race and commentate? I know you don't like it. Oh, no, I'd love to be able to commentate. I'm just saying I don't like the current commentators, that's all. No, that's what I used to do. If you go on my channel and go on the live streams and look to about the start of this year, that's what I used to do. Every single race, I used to do a watch-along of practice, quali, and the Grand Prix. I used to do that a lot. And then, start of this year, my interest in F1 just sort of died completely. And I didn't do them anymore. But I was planning to do one for the Singapore Grand Prix, so we're locked in. F1 games need to have classic tracks? Oh, I agree. That would be great. If I could have Istanbul, or Hockenheim, or Mugello, oh, that'd be fantastic. I know it's not really classic tracks, it's more of just like other tracks, but yeah. Just DLC tracks. It can't be that difficult. Assetto Corsa does it, Gran Turismo does it, like, is it that difficult? How weird the world is. We can have someone having the same reception time as an F1 driver casually talking in a YouTube stream. 30 years ago, 50 people could drive these. well, there is obviously quite a large gap between me driving an arcade game, you know, sitting down in a swivel chair to an actual, you know, F1 car. I mean, I've never driven anything in real life, so I have no idea where my experience would, like... I don't know if my years of playing this game would really amount to anything if I was to drive something in real life. I would hope it would. Maybe even just the basics of pressing the pedals and turning the wheel and changing the gears, but... yeah. Why is Max Verstappen behind you? Because he just sort of is. I keep telling him to leave, he doesn't pay rent, he's got an eviction notice and a restraining order, and yeah, he just sort of stays there staring at me. I have had many nights where I've woken up at like 3 in the morning and I'll think he's a real person standing in the corner of my room. And it's not, it's just a very young Max Verstappen. I'm older than the Max Verstappen behind me, which is kind of crazy to think. I like to think of myself as way younger than I actually am. And it's just absolutely just completely messed up how there's an F1 driver younger than me. It's just unfair. I'm getting better at this track the more I drive it. I'm starting to understand it a bit more. Like I said earlier, this is the first time I'm on this track on this game. And although it isn't that different to last year, there are still differences. My personal favourite library is the Merc 2020 they use in pre-season testing. I know! I pride myself on my knowledge about, like, the sport. I don't even know what that one is. I probably will if I look at it, but I can't think of that on the top of my head. My favourite livery is the 2019 Toro Rosso. I love that shade of blue. It's fantastic. My god, streaming is difficult. How does the big boys like Tim Marduk and Hayden Gillis do this shit? I can't keep up. I'm watching a stream while racing in career mode and it's raining in Bahrain. I mean, let's be honest, that's not the most realistic of things. You're not driving the track, you're driving the coloured lines. I agree. That's exactly what I'm doing, yeah. It would give you an advantage over a lot of rookies, trust me. I crashed into a barrier my third corner in my first time. Oh, that isn't good. I think, to be fair, I think that's the thing I would struggle with, is that I'd be too scared of crashing to really ever go full throttle or anything like that. Maybe I'll give it a go one day, you never know. I might be a, you know, air and centre regen. Who knows? Or maybe I'll just be some ordinary fat bastard that just crashes into the wall. Who knows? Do I have a V12 on? I do. It's a mod. Well, it's not a V12, it's a V10, but it's a different engine. You can find the mod on overtake.gg. Of course, it's PC only. We'll work in 2020, they changed the livery to be black before the start of the season. They ran one in silver. There's a silver one. Ooh! I'm just trying to picture that in my head. That does sound quite lovely. A 2020 Mercedes in silver. Ooh! That doesn't sound too bad. I like it. But I like the thought of it. Final lap of the sprint race. I'd love to try and get George Russell, but unfortunately he's just got that little bit too much pace. Like, just that diddy baby bit. If he was a little bit slower, I could have him. And look, he's right there. Come back, Posh Spice. Get back here. I'm not going to get him. No. I want you, Russell. I've got crumpets. Oh, I'm overdriving a bit. No. No, bollocks. Oh, well, good game, Russell. You win this round, you bastard. Luckily, it's only the sprint, so it doesn't really mean anything. You should call the HOA on Max. I might have to. It's bad. He won't leave. Please go. He just won't. See, he don't listen to me. Oh, by the way, I'm in Season 6, and Lance Stroll's in a Ferrari, Lewis is my teammate in Red Bull, and Max retired. And Alonso is still racing. Well, out of all of those things you just said, Alonso's still racing in, what would that be, 2030, 2029, 2031, that area? I reckon he'd still be racing then. So that is the most realistic thing. So just sort of like every Merc before it, I think, yeah, pretty much. It still looks nice. Do you think Tia McMurdoch is the best F1 streamer at the moment? To be honest, I know this might sound crazy to some. Most probably won't care. I might be, you know, streaming F1 and, you know, I'm the F1 guy. It's my main sort of interest. But I have never watched someone else, like, stream the game. Nor have I ever watched a video of someone playing the game either. Which I think is quite mad. I think yes. But that's only because he's one of the only ones I know. Although Thom's pretty good, because he always just bangs views. I think Lewis was the main factor in the team changing their colours for 2 seasons. Definitely. That was the whole, obviously, all like the Black Lives Matter thing as well. So yeah, that makes sense. The guy behind you is clearly homicidal. I would get out of there. He's been here for like a year. He ain't moved. So maybe he's just planning for the exact correct moment to strike, but he seems chill enough. F1 is getting more popular in the USA. I think, yeah, definitely. Especially with Drive to Survive. You know, dramatising everything and, you know, making it a bit more Hollywoody. It's good. I do like the fact that the only downside to it, you know, being a bit more popular in America is that we get these really awful races. Like Miami. To be fair, Miami's the only bad one. Texas is alright, and I think Vegas is like really underrated, maybe, but also I think it's just a lot better than people were expecting. Max is at Le Mans testing right now. Oh, shut up. He just doesn't do anything other than racing. It's a bit like me. It's just, the difference is insane. He just wakes up, drives something, and then goes to bed, and that is his life. It's remarkable. I'm not surprised the amount of US tracks on the calendar. To be fair, there's only 3. It's not bad, considering it's like near enough the size of a continent. That's because NASCAR completely sucks. I mean, that's all you. I know literally nothing about NASCAR. I've never watched NASCAR. The only NASCAR experience I know is from Cars. Like 1 and 3, and that's it. I don't think I know any NASCAR drivers either. Bro, hit the gym? I could. Although, I'm not really interested in gaining muscle at the moment. I'm more concerned on just losing weight. And I'm currently doing that by not eating and, you know, going for a little walk every now and again. So, I'm alright, thanks, mate. And like I said earlier, I appreciate your input. I'm just going to take no notice of it. Cheers. Now we're in Q1. I'm hoping my pace from the sprint carries over, because then I should be on for an easy Q3 entrance. I have set the fastest sector 1. Good sign. I'm joking, by the way, no offence. Well, I don't take offence, because it doesn't mean anything to me, but that's not really... It's not really a joke, really. I keep bringing it up. Someone said the other day, they called me Ayrton Senfood. I thought that was funny. Just saying hit the gym isn't funny, it's boring. Alright? No. Ignore the track limits. No one cares. F1 is okay, NASCAR is better. That's perfectly cool for you to think. I'd get rid of Miami and replace it with Portimao and Mugello. I'd get rid of Miami and replace it with Hockenheim, personally, but Portimao was good. Gym will help a lot with losing weight, but honestly, light rate cardio and walking up a hill or even a supermarket instead of driving help me lose loads. Yeah, I know, because I've lost 40 pounds in, like, 2 months. I know how to lose weight. It's not, like, difficult. I know people struggle with it, but it's like, people, like, they think I do just sit here. What track is this? It is Qatar. I used to be fat, just so you know. That's great. That doesn't mean anything, though. That's like saying, like me, oh, I used to be rich and famous, now I'm not. It doesn't mean anything. You can't just say hit the gym and expect people to immediately know it's a joke. Even if it isn't a joke, it just doesn't really, it doesn't mean anything. You know? I know that comment wasn't exactly the same, but there are people that come in this chat and they genuinely think that I don't realise that I'm, large, we'll say. Like, people really expect to come in here, say like, oh, you're a fat bastard. I'm just gonna look down and go, fucking hell! I didn't know that! Oh, it's all gone wrong. I know. I've been overweight since I was 4. I am aware what it is and how to get rid of it. Thank you. Anyway, we have Q2. Q3 was a bit of a... Q1, sorry, was a bit of a cakewalk. Got through quite easily. We need a 121.6 to get through. Let's do it. Hope your teammate Archon can get into qualifying 2 and 3, because sometimes he can do well. That would be fantastic. He's been... I know the car is not great right now. It's only 4th... It's the 4th slowest. But Archon, he had a really good mid-season. He got, like, 3rd at Spa. He was in the top 5 at Monza. And a couple other top 5s. And then he just fell off a cliff. Now he struggles to get into Q2. It's really tough. I just saw your mouth IP, heard what you're doing. Mate, keep up. Hope you stay safe and well. I'll drop you a follow. I appreciate that, Rocket Lizo. Thank you. I see NASCAR at Silverstone or a couple of F1 tracks. They do that now, don't they? They put NASCAR around, like, actual tracks. Is it any good? I don't know. Magellan's one of my favourites from 2020. I'm still annoyed about them putting Spa on rotation. It's a brilliant race. I went to Spa this year. That must have been an absolute cracker. The fact they're even considering, I know they have, but the fact they considered it, they sat in a boardroom and went, maybe we don't need Spa every year. It just shows what an absolute disgrace of, like, an ownership F1 currently has. I'm just chilling, randomly pops up here, ended up rage baiting without any intention. People need to learn what rage baiting means, because there's a difference between getting, like, the when someone sends something and then someone just not caring. You think a new regs next year will give Ferrari a chance? I hope it does, but rumours are saying that Ferrari are a bit behind McLaren, Red Bull and Mercedes right now. I used to go to Toto Wolff's house regularly, I never know who he was, and I still know nothing about F1, but thought that's a cool story. That is such a strange crossover. You go to one of the most successful team principals' gaff and don't even really know what he's done. That's incredible. Alright, see you later, Aragon. Thanks for stopping by. Nice Mac statue. Thanks, mate. Do I work? I don't know. I will, of course, one day, but not right now. We're chilling. How am I? I'm doing great, Zachary. Hope you're doing great yourself. I forgot what the time was, a 21.6, right? I think I should be able to beat a 21.6. I need to start remembering what lap times I'm doing in previous qualifying, so I don't remember what my Q1 lap was, so I don't even know if, like, what's a quick lap. I don't know. I do that a lot. I don't look at my lap time, I just look at my position. Although it's been a pretty horrible Sector 1. Still enough for purple, though. I think Aston Martin are going to be dominant. Alonso 3rd World Drivers' Championship. I mean, my heart says I want Ferrari to be good, I want Aston to be good, I of course want Cadillac to be the best. I just don't... I'd like to see a new champion that's like... How can I put it? Like, I don't know, but just someone unexpected. Like an Aston, or a Williams, or a Haas, or something. Just not the same, like, it's a bit like the Premier League. It's always the same teams. It's your, it's your Liverpool, Arsenals, Man Cities. in F1, it's always your Ferraris and Mercedes and Red Bull. I want someone new. A bit like Aston in 2023. That would be fantastic if they're actual title challengers. His daughter was my friend and we were all 15. That is... If that is true, which I do believe you, that's just weird. But, like, great. That's really cool. It's just strange how you can know him, know his daughter, and just not really know what he does and, like, how, like, famous he is. For some reason, I can't imagine actually enjoying an F1 race in real life. It's fun to support a team, but I can't sit down and watch cars zoom around for an hour. Fair. Many people can't. I do. And that's fine. Are you on console or PC? I'm on the personal Computron. Unwell walks around Buckingham Castle area for a bit, now wanting to catch the tube. Decent day out, nice one. Nicolauda used to pick up his grandkids in the Red Hat, and we were all good friends with Toto's family, so they invite the year over birthday parties. I was young and never knew F1. I don't know how to respond to that, apart from that's just a really cool story. Honda has had the best engine in the past 4 years, and they have Nui. Provided Honda don't mess up on the engine, I feel like it's going to be Aston's year. Perfectly valid argument. In my opinion, I feel like Adrian Newey is a bit overrated, but he's obviously still one of the greatest, you know, designers of all time, but I don't think you can rely on Adrian Newey alone to make you a championship-winning car. Walked into a trophy room semi-drunk and I clocked it. They're all super humble, raised their kids so right, you'd have no idea they're rich. Yeah, that's usually when you can tell it's, you know, there's a good bit of pairings and going on. I mean, you see what happens when you have a kid that's brought up rich. Because they're just dumb. Toto's a G for raising his kids right, yep. Shout out Toto Wolf. Can't wait to see Ford with Red Bull. I keep forgetting that that's going to be a thing. That's a cool crossover. F1 is the best sport in the world next to football, in my opinion. I think I have the exact same opinion. I mean, F1 is definitely the sport I've invested the most time into. And of course, I'm sat here doing this. Football probably second, purely because of, like, family connection. Like, all of my family are just massive West Ham supporters and, like, you know, go to the football, and you can't not be involved in that. And I'll probably put darts third. I love a bit of darts. I've got the right body type for it as well. Oh, bollocks and arse! That's on such a good lap, and I'll keep going, but that's ruined my mood. I don't really care anymore. I know, like, I go off the track and there isn't a track limits warning. I still hate going off the track. I'd rather avoid it. I do wonder how much faster you could go if you actually go off the track on purpose. Probably quite fast, eh? I mean, just go back to 2020. They basically had no track limits. Well, they did, but it was a lot more unrestricted than nowadays. Now it's the white line. Back then it was like, well, we can allow a couple curbs. I didn't save enough ERS for the final straight, unfortunately, but it's still not a horrible lap. It's alright. It's going to be a 120.3. It's an improvement. It's alright. What's it going to be? It's another top 3. Suddenly, Franz Hermann comes through. That, yeah, I'd be surprised if that happened. Franz Hermann, how did he manage to pick probably the most common German name ever? Like, that is remarkable. I've done direct work for Aston Martin, and I've met a few drivers, and the most down-to-earth person is James Vowles. He does give off that vibe. He just seems completely and utterly chill. He seems great. Do you think Max can still win a championship this year over the McLarens of Lando and Oscar? I'm a Max fan, and I still believe in him. I'm a massive Max fan as well. If I could pick, and it doesn't matter, like, how they do it, if I could pick a winner, I'd want Max to win, followed by Lando. But if we have to be realistic about it, it's going to be Piastri. I don't believe Oscar is the kind of guy to bottle it again and, like, have another DNF unless it's mechanical. I just can't see a world where Verstappen catches up with such a large margin with so few races left. I also can't see Lando passing Oscar unless it's a bit, you know, mechanical or, you know, incidents involved. Come on, you Irons, absolutely. New manager. Go on, Nuno. Don't get us relegated, please. It's quite unrealistic. It was one race and knowing Piastri, it won't make any mistakes. That's exactly basically what I just said. To be fair, it's 2 wins in a row, but Singapore is next. Singapore has always been, well, for the last couple years at least, obviously 2023 it was Red Bull's only non-win. 24, they were kind of all over the place. 2022, though, hey, shout out CHECO, what guy. Yeah, so if they're quick in Singapore as well, there is no reason why Max can't win every single race until the end of the season, but even if he does win every single race, Piastri only needs like a second or a third in 2 of them and he's won. Or he makes it impossible for Max to win. Who's your favourite driver except Max Verstappen? Well, to be fair, Verstappen isn't my favourite. He's probably 3rd. Checo Perez is way up there. And then probably Jenson Button there. And then Max Verstappen like there. Have a great day, lad. You too. Thank you, Jork Pork. Good name. I think it'll be Piastri first and Max in second. But you never know. You never know. You just don't. I'm just making predictions based on the season that we've had. Who knows what could happen in the season that's left, you know? I want Ricciardo back. I wouldn't mind Ricciardo back. I don't know where he would go, but I don't know. It's like I said yesterday. My opinion's just like, he's a great guy, and we all love Ricciardo, but 2024, he just shouldn't, like, he wasn't good enough to sort of stay. I don't know. If I could have him back, it'd be great. But I don't think I'd get rid of any of the current drivers for him. Maybe Antonelli, but at the same time, he's had like half a year. You can't treat him too harshly. Alright, well, we have the Qatar Grand Prix ahead of us. I really hate this strategy. Medium tyres just never really work for me. We're ready. Oh, hang on a minute here. Take a look. Someone has had an engine penalty. I forgot what the qualifying order was. Who is it? It's Lando Norris ahead of me. So Oscar Piastri takes a grid penalty and drops down to 16th. Right. I want to see at least 5 people for the championship battle next year. That would be fantastic. Because right now, we don't really have a championship battle. Because the McLaren drivers is a bit like, who's another example? I can't really think of the exact example, but it's just 2 drivers who don't really fight with each other because they're in the same team. It's just one's faster than the other, and that's it. There's no real action like your 2021. Mick is testing IndyCar for a full-time seat. I don't know about that. I'd rather see him in endurance racing. He seems to be really good there. Grew up on Schumacher, got me into the sport and everything. Schumacher is, I think in my opinion, the greatest of all time, but it's up for debate. Ricciardo would be a saint if he goes to rallying. I reckon he'd be good at rallying. I reckon he'd be good in IndyCar. Because he's American. Alright, well, just before we head into the Grand Prix, I'm going to have a quick leak in the lavatory. Because I've had 3 litres of water. My bladder's on fire. So, we'll do that. We'll come back. 29 lap race ahead of us. And then into the season finale. Absolute type shit. Shout out my headset then as well. It's outrageous. Hang on. Earthquakes everywhere. Kaboom! Alright, welcome back. Bladder is on fire. Yeah, I drank a lot of water. Not gonna lie, it was sad to see Carlos leave Ferrari and Lewis leave Mercedes. That was a very... I mean, I understand why it happened, because it's a Ferrari and it's Lewis Hamilton. But at the same time, Carlos was good enough, I think, to not get dropped. And Hamilton was obviously a lot more comfortable with Mercedes. Right! It's Grand Prix time! I'm ready. I am now empty of liquids. And, we're ready. Don't know what to expect. Fighting for the podium would be nice. I think a top 5 is definitely doable. I just have to hope Piastri doesn't do a, Verstappen Spa 2024. Or 23, whenever it was. You know when he started, like, 15th and by lap 10 he was first. If I can avoid that, we should be in for a top 5. I think I've got the pace for that. Also, I feel like my medium tyres are going to die quite quickly, so I might start struggling for pace after about lap 6. So, we'll see. It's a bit higgledy-piggledy. I don't know what's going to happen. But that's the beauty of it. You just don't know. I could win this race. I could DNF. Actually, no, I can't DNF. I could finish 12th, 8th, 3rd, 19th. Who knows? Let's go. And we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Because of all the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. That's my name. Cold. Let's go. We're into P1. What a race start. Didn't even hit the first corner dive bomb. I was gone. Through goes Fat Crim. Good, son. Stroll eats pizza with a fork. I'm sorry to hear that. I know Norris is going to be rapid, so I'm trying to build out a lead. Could you maybe race with Oscar's McLaren in future streams? For the Singapore Grand Prix, I'm planning on doing a 100% race. Oh, why have I got understeer? Not good. Basically a complete copy of what Thom does. I do a 100% race to predict the Grand Prix. And I might just drive an Oscar's McLaren in that, why not? Is that a V10? It is. It's a mod you get on overtake.gg that turns your engine into a V10. You also get other options. You get a V8, you get a V12, you get all of the previous F1 games engine sounds. It's unbelievable. The fact it's free is just dumb, because I'd be willing to pay for it. It's that good. I know that in real life F1s have a V6, but it's... oh yeah. It's just a sound mod. The actual engine's still a V6, of course. Which, don't get me wrong, they're still very powerful engines. They're still churning out, what, close to 1,000 horsepower? I'll be damned, it sounds good. It does. It sounds unbelievable. You're threading these corners, I agree the car sounds lavish. It does. It's quite easy to thread the corners when you have a line telling you where to go, but thanks, mate. You and Lando have a good lead from Hamilton. We do, you're right. Got any tips for accelerating out of turns without spinning? Not necessarily. I can say... oh shit, I keep doing that. Usually a rule of thumb is that as soon as you're into 4th gear, you can go full throttle. Or when you're in a straight line. Any of those things, really. I'm not really the best when it comes to giving out tips, because, to be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing myself. I've just played the game a lot, and obviously the more you play, you get that muscle memory, you get a feel, and then, yeah, you're off. Yeah, it is literally just practice. I mean, I haven't specifically practiced, like, exiting corners. It's just for the amount of time I've played these games. I have played these games before. I think it's near enough 4,000 hours across 5 years. So you just sort of pick it up. You want yourself a new sub? To be able to reach out and focus on P1, I can't even get a sentence when I'm playing with friends. Oh, you're from... That's quite funny. You're from a place that's also a place in England. Although America has done that a lot, actually. They've just copied places of, like, England and just copied the name. Which is fine. But thank you for the sub. I mean, of course, I can only reach out in a straight line. And at the end of the day, it is an AI. So there's not really any pressure. If it was a real person behind me, then I wouldn't be able to. I'll be under too much pressure. I'll be always anxious. But it's an AI, so... At least that's my excuse to try and stay chill. See, now my pace is going to fall off a little bit because I'm trying to save my ERS. But I want to try and stay more than a second ahead. That's just going to be quite difficult. It's just always Lando coming to ruin it. He always does. It's like 3 races in a row, Lando's ruined a potential race win. So unfair. I hate Lando. I love Lando. I love how you two are talking about, like, American things, and the only thing I've understood from it is Chicago. Stay ahead on Norris for 5 laps? You're asking a bit much of me there. That's like asking Nico Hulkenberg to stay ahead of Max Verstappen. It's that kind of level of car difference and driver difference. How are you feeling about... Who? Oh wait, you're not talking to me. I thought you just horribly misspelled, like, Bottas's name or something. Incredible stuff. Don't worry, mate. All I know about America is the music and sound engineering is my actual job. Yeah. That's probably about my kind of area of expertise as well. I want to go to America at some point in my life, but of course, that's a bit of a dumb statement because it's just so fucking big. No, ignore that. Gap is down to 1.5 now, 1.3. Oh, Nelly O'Noola, that's bad. Lando's coming. Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm coming. Too many states, too many attractions, where to go is the question. Pretty much, yeah. Do you think Verstappen can catch Norris or Oscar? I think Lando might be doable because it's Lando. Chief of bottle job and inconsistency. Oscar? Probably not, no. I think that, you know, even if they have equal cars, which they probably do, yeah, the points gap is just too large for Max, unfortunately. Corey, wouldn't have anticipated this. Staying ahead of the fastest car and the fourth worst car turns out to be quite the challenge. Woo! Has McLaren already taken the constructors? They haven't, no. They were supposed to in Azerbaijan, but it was so stinky that they couldn't. You said you wanted to go to the USA, go to the Indy 500, and then go down to Tennessee, and then go to the Smokies. What's the Smokies? Is that an abbreviation for, like, an NFL or ice hockey team or something? I have met an NFL team, funny enough. Bit of a crazy crossover. I met the entire New York Giants roster in, like, 2016, when I was, like, 9. The Smoke Mountains? Alright. I don't know what that is. Is it an NFL team? No, it's just a load of mountains. That's quite different. Gotta go, Krim. Good luck with the streaming. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, that was cool. Look in the chat mid-corner. Turn off the lines? Nah, I'm alright, thanks, mate. I appreciate your input, but I'm going to take no notice of it and carry on with my business. Lap 9 now. I have actually somehow almost managed to complete the objective of staying ahead of Lando by lap 10. Not sure how I've managed it, to be honest, but, you know, I surprise myself every day. Yellow flag behind, it's going to be... Oh, it's Jack Doohan. Poor Jack Doohan. He's having a rough time. Horrible time in real life. Even worse in the game. Actually, it's not even worse, really. At least he's still in F1, do you know what I mean? Well, luckily, even if Lando passes me at this stage, I've almost reached the end of my stint, so that's, like, very impressive. Alright, see you later, Hockey Penguin. Number 31, the 31st Hockey Penguin. I now know a lot more about America than I did. If you need the line for corners, turn them up, change the setting to corner only. I have it on corner only. Here comes Lando. Can I go with grip? Grip. Oh. We're still going. David Croft will be losing his shit. Look at that. Proper bit of racing, that. 3.2 to Hamilton. I'm focusing kind of more on Hamilton at this stage, to be honest. But I didn't even realise you're all good. I mean, to be fair, it's pretty easy to spot, but it's fine. Well, goes on. I mean, obviously, people have the line on full. I assume anyway, because they've never driven on the track before and don't know where they're going. I need it to brake. You alright, Hangman? Welcome back. I think Lando's going to get by here. Yeah. I was going to try outbrake him, but he was sadly just too far ahead. Which is not, you know, it's not too bad. I might be able to stay within DRS. And then get a tow down the straight, and then I'll be able to pit and be in a nice window. It's just Lando. Every time he just ruins my races. He took a win off me yesterday. He's taken a win off me today. This man has been a thorn in my side for ages. Doesn't seem like I'm going to get that DRS either. How cringe is that? Oh, come on. I've used 30% overtake and I'm still not catching him. What engine has this man got? Oh, shit. Stop going off the track, you knobhead. If you want to see a decent NASCAR race, the Xfinity Series runs today at 4 PM EST. I don't know what that time will be for where you're at. Well, my time zone is BST, so I don't know. What track? This is Qatar. Oh, well, you're probably not talking to me. I'm very happy with the first stint, though. Usually my medium tyres are just dead, but they've actually stayed alive. Fernando Alonso sets the fastest lap of the race. He is going for the undercut. He might be going for a two-stop, actually, the cheeky bastard. Unless he's just pitted that early, which is also a reasonable guess. Want to try and keep that gap to Hamilton at least above 2.8. That would be lovely. Go, go, go! Quick! Okay, still 2.8, it's not bad. Lando's staying out as well. Oh wait, the pit's actually around here now. I thought I just cut the track. Oh. Alright, in we go. Oh, break, break, break! Okay, we go. What a fight to keep the lead, almost had you there, great work. Yeah, it was a good fight. But when, you know, with the car gap we have, it's very difficult to keep a McLaren behind. Good stop. Go for the undercut. That is the strategy. I usually don't intend to go for the undercut. It's just my tyres don't go that long. You alright, Madeline? Or Madeline Cosi? Sorry, I definitely butchered that. We're in P13. Got a little baby bit of clear air in front of us, but it's nothing outrageous. I'm definitely going to overtake Isaac Hadjar here. I'm going to make it quick and clean. Oh, Alonso is two-stopping. Let's see how that works for you, Alonso. Probably not that well. That was a crazy dive bomb. Not fantastic grip on these hards. I was expecting a bit more, to be honest. I want DRS. That's what I want in my life. I should be able to get it through these corners, right? Surely they're not still going flat. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. The DRS is going to be absolutely beautiful down the straight. Come on, car. That's what she said. Oh, did I say something? Oh, no. That is pathetic straight line speed. What is that? My God, that is pathetic. Move! 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 Thank you! Yep. I love you too. Thank you. Alright, made them reasonably clean. That should be alright. Decent. Well, I'm only 20 seconds behind Hamilton. I don't know what the pit stop loss is, but I'm not really gaining that much. I think I'm unhappy with the strategy so far. And Hamilton is in, so Lando's in as well. So we'll see where we come out. It's not been great though. Oh, that's worked out quite nicely. See, Alonso's two-stopping, but he ain't even catching me on the soft, so that was definitely the wrong strategy. Bad strategy from Alonso there. Fish and chips muncher? I haven't had fish and chips in yonks. Last time I had fish and chips was about 5 years ago when I was on holiday in Norfolk. Not much of a fish and chips kind of person. I'm more of a kebab and Chinese person. I still eat fish though. I like a bit of sushi and I like a bit of just, well, fish without any like batter on, just fish. That Lando pace is just not funny, by the way. .7 is just dumb. I'll just have to drive faster as I proceed to go off the track. Come on, Alonso, I need you to speed up a bit, mate. I need you to scrap with Lando. Give me a couple seconds. You're doing nothing right now. You're just slacking behind. Come on! Lando's gonna be up to me in what, 3 laps or something? Lando is just not slowing down at all. I thought he might have a couple laps of explosive pace and then he'd sort of back off a bit, but no. Fastest sector 3 though. That's a positive, I think. Now they want me to charge my ERS to 70, which I'm just not going to do because that would ruin my race. I seriously don't get the point of them challenges. They are literally designed to ruin your race. It's very dumb. First green sector of the hard stint though, so we're clearly getting a little bit better. Why's my music stopped playing? This is outrageous. I need like a bit more energy. Hang on, let me find something. I know you lot can't hear it, but I need it. And then my monitor turns off. Cheers. Well done, dickhead. Alright. Bosh. Oh, no. Hang about. There we go. You. Right, let's go. You right, Eugene? Ah, 2.3, Lando, please! I feel like I've worked so hard for this. And he's just coming to ruin it. Oh no, I couldn't charge my... Ah, what are we gonna do? Anyway. On to lap number 19 or 18. What's up, Eugene? What's happened? I've already said hello. Maybe you didn't hear me. Hello, Eugene. Welcome. It's that corner. He gains a lot. Not really sure what I can do to change that. But it's a problem. Although I seem to be a lot faster through Sector 3, so it kind of balances it out. I have the game, but I'm ass. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. We've all been horrible at something at one point. I don't think I have the footage of my first time with a wheel. It was really poor. Keep playing, you'll get better? Pretty much, yeah. That's kind of with everything. Just gotta keep doing it, innit? Finally got a good stream of W. Well, isn't that something? I'm a W streamer. Yes! I'm not sure what about me makes a W streamer, but we will absolutely take it. I always get last. Is that an online though? Because that obviously, if it's against AI, you just like sort of lower the difficulty. Two years? I don't really know what to say, to be honest. I think that's just a tough situation. Ugh. I tell you what, playing this game 4 hours a day for the last week has truly taken a toll on my physical being. Lots of aches going on. That used to stop me before, but no longer. There is too much passion. A 129? I'm lapping in like the 24s. What do you mean 29? Come stream on Arena. I'm not sure what that is, boss. I'm sorry. Good cardboard cutout. Fair enough. It is a great cardboard cutout, to be fair. I wish I could get one of either Perez or Verstappen in a more modern outfit. Because that one behind me is when he was 16 or 17. Actually, no, he was 18 by then. But all of the ones that you can find, they're just in normal casual wear. They're not even in race suits, and that just look a bit weird, I think. My hands are hard as heck. My hands aren't hard, they just hurt a lot. Come on, car, we can do this! Is this Qatar? You are spot on, it is Qatar. I'm loving it round here right now. Last year, when they first released it, it was probably my favourite track, and then sort of fell down the list a bit, but I'm loving it. That in the background doesn't say much. I don't think he's ever spoken before. I don't know if he can speak. You need to do a NASCAR crossover race or try some of the dirt car race. I bet you would enjoy that. I do like a bit of rallying. I do a lot of crashing in the rallying, but I do a bit of rallying in the WRC games. But I always look into it. As with anything tells me, I always, like, you know, have a look. Whether it's a game, whether it's a service, or like an idea, I always have a look. Oh shit. Ignore that. How often do I eat sausage rolls? That, my friend, is an absolutely fantastic question. I'd say probably, I don't really know. Not very often. More of a monthly kind of thing, I'd say. I might be British, but I don't really eat any of the stereotypical British things. I don't eat sausage rolls, I don't really eat fish and chips, I don't eat, like beans, or beans on toast or anything. No, none of that really. Google American dirt car racing, it's better than rally car. Okay. Every day? Good one, mate. So Alonso's made his second stop and he's now set another fastest lap. There's no way he makes that strategy work. There just isn't enough laps to, like, make a two-stop work. Sausage rolls are the best, I won't lie, when I do have them every now and again, once in a blue moon, they are fantastic. What's? Oh, I've got ERS on none. Oh, I'm throwing. Oh no, I might have just threw the race away. Oh, bollocks. I've seen you stream the last few days. I love the content. You got a new subscriber. I appreciate that, Sir Cake, a lot. could slaughter a cake right now, if you can't tell. I appreciate that. This is the first time ever in my 11 years of, well, not straight, but like, yeah, I've been like here and there making videos and stuff for 11 or so years. I've never streamed for a week in a row. And here we are. I'm loving it every day. Long may it continue. You're forcing break? Am I? He's better than you. Keep scrolling if you don't like it. He's fine, or they're fine. I don't even know what forcing the break means. I'm not technical enough for that. I literally just break when the game tells me to, and then I just sort of go. Do you know what I mean? No, that's it, really. Nothing more to it. Try not to force the break. I'm not sure about forcing the break, but shout out Force India. Great team. Hulkenberg and Perez 2014. Great times. I mean, to be fair, this is the same person that said they were really horrible, so I don't know how I should respond to their advice, whether I should actually probably listen to it. But I will, because I'm kind. 7 races left this season. Can Piastri do it? I mean, to be fair, he is currently leading, so you would hope so. I think Piastri's too level-headed to, like, make any sort of cock-ups again. I think Piastri's got it in the bag. I don't like the prick. You know, I'd rather Lando or Verstappen win. I'd like them, but I'm being realistic. Try to find the sweet spot. Yeah, it's usually in the cupboard. I'm playing F1, but my ERS doesn't work on the wheel, but it works on controller. Any advice how I could fix it? Not really, no, because I've not had that problem myself. All I could suggest is maybe just look in the bindings in the settings and just see if it's actually binded to anything. That's all I can really suggest. Luckily for me, I sort of just plugged my wheel in and it worked. I've had so many issues with my my PC over the last couple of months or so. That's why I only started streaming on it about 2 weeks ago. And luckily the wheel was the only thing out of like 10 things that I just plugged in and it worked. And I'm so thankful for that. But here comes Lando Norris to completely ruin my day and come and steal this race win off me. As usual. In the cupboard, yep. I meant while braking, find the middle spot. That doesn't mean anything to me, boss. Stay away, Lando Norris. Heavy brake and then coast and accelerators coming out the corner. I mean, yeah, that is kind of exactly what I'm currently doing. Can I cheese this? Let's go. Let's give it a go. Let's try a Master Splinter. I didn't even give me that much. Oh, I feel robbed. Get an exit and then go over here. Oh no. Stay away! Oh no, here he comes. I've still got ERS. Nah! Got him! Have it! Oh, he's pulled out! What a stupid bastard! Look at that! Through goes Fat Crim. I only got to do that 2 more times. Have a quick butchers. I play on online servers, and boy, it's hard. I've never lost online before. Shout out my brother Gabe Owners. I feel like I've just said something bad. I don't play online servers because half of them are dirty drivers. I completely agree. That's why I don't play online. I've done league racing in my time, and I got a couple poles, I think a win or two and a couple podiums. But ranked is just an absolute no. I get killed in every single race because people can't handle the fact there's someone faster than them. It's tough. I'm basically just going to try the exact same thing I just did. Yeah, I'm just going to try again. That's all I really can do. Wanted to try and build a little bit of a gap before the final corner. Couldn't be done. Come on, car! Ah, I can brake later around the outside. Go! Get him! Please! Yes! Let's go! One more time! Oh, this would be so nice. Do you have tyre wear and gear changes on? Of course I have. What does that even mean? You can turn tyre wear off? I did not know that. Here is my tyre wear. It's quite tragic. As you can see, we're in the 60s now. And yeah, of course I have gear changes on. If you mean manual or automatic, then they're currently on automatic because it's quite loud. But when I'm playing by myself, I have them on manual because it's more involving. I do think the outside is better, to be honest, so that's what I'm going to focus on. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, I'm done. He's not using my slipstream. Hang on. Go! Down the inside! Push him wide! Go! Yes! I've done him in! Oh, Lando, just like in real life, you are an absolute melon. Are you getting pocketed by a Haas? Hey, stop saying Haas. It isn't a Haas, it's a Cadillac. The fourth worst car and you're getting pocketed like that. Oh no. What have you done there? Now let's not bottle this. Let's actually finish. Hopefully without losing, you know, the win. That would be really funny but also really tragic at the same time. I don't think the main straight's long enough anymore for him to catch me. What do you mean loud? Like when I press the paddles, they're really loud through my microphone. I'll probably switch to using them soon. Oh, ignore the track limits, I've sort of ruined the win. But anyway, I don't care. I've worked hard for this. Go on, you beauty! Have some of that. Oh. I don't think I'd win that, in general. I mean, I didn't think I'd win that even at the end, but going into that, I wasn't expecting a win. Well, maybe I should come back to Qatar often, considering that was my first race there. Maybe I should come back. That was good. I'll take my fourth win or third win. Let's just ignore that screen. Yeah. It's not really Perez. Yeah. Anyway, what a weekend! It's a shame only getting 9 points on Russell, but Antonelli had a stinker, and also Ocon got a P9 in the race as well, which is massive. Finally, you get some points on the board. Yeah, I like it. Qatar's good. Qatar's fun. Standings, we have now put a 9-point gap to Russell. So, if I can finish within a couple places of him in Abu Dhabi, we should be on for that P5 and the drivers, sorry. Lando's already secured the drivers by quite some distance. This is quite funny, by the way. My points gap to Lando 3 races ago was 52. It's now 119. He has been on some form. Plus play NASCAR. Got a whole nother race to do yet, boss. I don't even own NASCAR, and I ain't got money to buy NASCAR, so I can do that. Anyways, constructors, we are now 18 points off Mercedes. It was like 40, so we've cut that gap down massively. And, well, Abu Dhabi is going to be tough. I don't think we're scoring 18 points over Mercedes, so the main objective is finish 5th in the drivers. That would be lovely. Risks are killing me. Doesn't matter. I just started a 1 to 43 scale die-cast F1 collection. I've got some of them behind me. I just realised you can't see them on my camera. I've got 5 though. I've got a McLaren from this year, an Alpine from last year, the Japan Red Bull, the white one. I've got a normal Red Bull and an F2004. Just something I just randomly bought. Season finale. I've never finished a season in these online career modes before. And yeah, now I'm on 80 rating! Yeah, this changes nothing! Great. No one cares. But yeah, I've done 3 other series live doing like career modes. I've never finished a season before. I don't think I've made it halfway through a season. I'm like 2 weeks into this. I'm already done with season 1, which is quite insane. Of course, I used to do 135% race a week on stream. Now I do 250% a day, sorry. So, how's it going? I'm doing fantastic, Lewis. Hope you're doing well yourself. Hot Wheels has a nice F1 set. I didn't even know Hot Wheels did that. I'll have to have a look. Mine are just from Temu. But they're pretty good. They feel cheap, but they look great, and that's all that matters, really. What's the podium pass saying? Hang on a minute here. Some new rewards? Wow! Oh, wow, I've done a lot. I only claimed these yesterday. I've done 1 race, and you tell me I've gained 20 tiers. Alright. This has got to be the most pointless thing in the current F1 game. Like, it's just so bad. I haven't even looked at this. What's even at the end? You can't even see it. But it's called Monet Palace 2. No one cares. Anyway. What are we saying? Oh, I can't do these for some reason. Okay. Well, we do have some resource points to develop into the regulation change. We have 1 more part left, I believe. Oh no, we've got 2 more bits left. I'm hoping we get those by the end of this race, and then we'll be all ready for next season. Can I play F125 via controller? Of course you can. Absolutely. It's a bit tricky, but it's definitely doable. Alright, let's just... I don't think I need to change this, do I? No. Hang on, I'd really get a less worn... something? Anything? Why does the control electronics wear so slowly? That's in 1 whole season. Interesting. 37 is probably the... Oh no, 35. That's big. I think that's it. Oh, well, all of these are quite low. Why did I get a new one? I don't know. Alright, I think we're ready. Are we all ready? Is everything else to do? Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. I've done that. I've done that. So going into the final race of the season, we are the same in the R&D. We're still the same of Williams and a bit behind Aston and a bit above Alpine. The only target, really, is finish ahead of Russell in the drivers, which means not losing more than 9 points to him. Let's go. I have the cars. There's a 5-pack as well. Love a bit of Hot Wheels. I haven't bought Hot Wheels since I was about 3, but yeah, they're great. I had hundreds at one point. I think I still do have hundreds. Best F1 game ever? In my opinion, 23. But I've only played 21, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I've spent the most time on 23, so I think 23. I know most people's opinion is 2020, but I just don't like the handling of 2020. Can't get my fucking glove on! Get on my hand, please! Not very much. Right, begin. Full dry weekend, which is lovely. Let's end the season on a high. I mean, even if I don't finish ahead of Russell, I still want to have a strong race regardless. And just like Qatar and the last sort of 6 or 7 races, I have no idea how I'm going to get on. I don't know if I'm going to be quick or slow. I reckon, just from previous experiences, I'm not going to be that good. I'm going to be, like, struggling for points, I reckon. 25 is the best they've made in a while. I think I agree. To be fair, I don't think any of the games are bad. It's the potential that is there. But I love this game. It's because the only reason I wouldn't say it's my favourite is because I haven't, or the best, is because I haven't played it that much. I've only played it for maybe 200 hours, which compared to the others is like a fraction. But don't be surprised, and I wouldn't be surprised if in a month or so time when I've spent another couple hundred hours on it, I say that this is the best or my favourite, because I do really like it. I like 2013, that's what my PC can run. That is tough. I'm dragging something under my car because I went off while looking at chat. What am I dragging? I think I'm dragging a bollard. I will say the downforce seems really low, so I might have to up that time. What kind of steering wheel do I have? I have a Thrustmaster T300 base, a Thrustmaster open wheel add-on wheel, and some random pedals I found in a bin. I have no idea what they are. I'm trying to get one. I'd say my current setup is probably around the cheaper end of what you can get. There are obviously cheaper, but like, yeah. I forgot how much any of this costs now because I've had it for like 5 years. Do you mind moving? You know, Toro Rosso, like, get out my way. You've just ruined my practice program. What a dickhead. The handling last year was so grippy, you could grip the track so well. I do remember that. I enjoyed it, but at the same time, it didn't really feel challenging. I felt like I could just drive forever and not have to worry about any sort of, like, skid. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was last year, which is crazy to think it's been a year already, but I think it was, yeah, it must have been last year, where, when the game first came out, and in the beta... sorry. Yeah, the handling was, like, really, like, stupidly grippy, like, even more than it was. And you could, like, drive on curbs and things, like, really aggressively. And I remember they changed it. And it was still, like, very grippy. Alright, race strategy, it's time to see what a good amount of ERS usage is. I'm going to use 10% down the straight, a couple of percent there. Once again, I'm being blocked by a Toro Rosso. Move! Like, why are you so slow and always in my way? Get out the way! Alright, goodbye, Toro Rosso. Might be a bit too optimistic on the old ERS. I don't think I'm going to be able to recharge that much. You never know. So the Thrustmaster T300, I did indeed, that is the one I'm using. It's lasted for 4 years, it's never really gone wrong, it's very good. Grip is very low. Tyre seems pretty bad as well. Strategy might end up being a 2-stop. Wouldn't be surprised. Need this Audi to get out of the way at some point. Oh shit. Hulkenberg or Bortoletto, move out my way. I'm coming through. Thanks, just subscribed. I appreciate that. Dante. I think it's Dante. Correct me if I'm wrong, but thank you for subscribing. That's massive. Probably closing on at 1800 now, which is just dumb. Like, really dumb. I was on 1490 for 10 months, and now in the space of 2 weeks, I'm almost on 1800. Hopefully we can race when I get the set up. Yeah, that'd be nice. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older, then we wouldn't have to wait so long. Oh, I don't like these tyres at all. Not happy. Move. I'm quicker than you. Move. Ow, for crying out loud. Overtaken in practice. He's left me no room. What is this geezer on? He's off his rocker. The grip seems so low. You sound like Jack Osborne. I don't know who that is. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Remain. I really just don't want to. I can't be bothered doing these last 2 laps. I'd rather just not. Don't have to be fair, but I'd rather have like a decent strategy. I think it makes an impact to your strategy anyway. It's Ozzy Osbourne's son, you twit? Well, that's not very nice, is it? Can't start calling me names when I don't know who someone is. I mean, yeah, I guess you could say I should know who that is because I was named after Ozzy Osbourne, but then again, it's someone I've never heard of. I really wish these other cars would just move because they know that they're slower than me. We develop a bit of a hierarchy system here, lads. You know I'm quicker, so let me by. I ain't got all day. I've got a George Russell to beat. Back! Some people are really weird, you know. There's one thing that streaming for the last week or so has taught me is that there are some very strange, disturbed individuals in the world. does. It helps with the tyre wear prediction and lap time. See, yeah, I hoped it did. Because then this would all be a waste of time. Callum, Manchester United. Well, to be fair, your name is Callum, and I hate Manchester United, so that's quite good. This content is fine, man. Really enjoying it. I hope so. That's great to hear. Alright, all that's left is quality pace. I'm a bit unhappy with the race strategy run. That was very inconsistent, slow, and crap. Basically. Social media need thick skin. Yeah, it's very true. Sort of part and parcel with showing your face on the internet. At the end of the day, you are technically revealing, you know, yourself, your personality, your looks, your voice, to technically billions of people. So, yeah. It's just some people just say some, like, it's not like meant to be an insult, it's just weird, you know? And sometimes I have to, like, look back and think to myself, there is seriously another human on the other side of that mobile phone, or I hope they're on a mobile phone, watching YouTube shorts on a television is a bit weird, but you get the point, actively typing that with their thumbs and thinking, this is funny. You're right, shush! Shut up! Shush! You daft bastard! Did you see Max won the GT3 race at the Nürburgring? I didn't see he won it, I saw him driving in it. Did he win it? Wow. That man is eternal. Okay. That was fun. Decent. Nice drift. Yeah, pace seems really horrible. Which I kind of expected, but at the same time, I didn't think it'd be this horrible. Might as well still finish the lap, eh? Decent. Why wearing a glove? Because the sweat of my hands deteriorates my wheel. That is practice done. Decent. First GT3 race ever, and he won by 30 seconds. Sounds about right, really, doesn't it? That's just kind of Max Verstappen, really. That's just what he does. Whether he's winning in F1, he's winning on the sim, or he's winning in real life in, like, a GT3. He will just win in everything, really, doesn't he? That's what he does. It is sickening, though, to think that he can hop in any vehicle and just instantly be fast. Anyway, practice 2, begin. You're right, Jared Brown. I genuinely read your name as Jared Bowen then, and I almost flipped out. Wait, did I forget to do a program? No, I just didn't do any of the track acclimatization objectives. Oh, right. Nice. Well done, me. Twat. Why does Blood keep saying Callum High Manchester United? What does it mean? Is it a cryptic message? We just don't know. We just don't have a clue. It's time for qualifying. It's the final race of the season. My expectations are really low. I'll genuinely be surprised if I get into Q2, but we're going to give it a good crack anyway, because that's what we do. Ugh, liquid. Ah, nothing better than tap water, right? Lovely stuff, right. Get the fuel down. Let's have it. I want a good result. I just don't think that's what I'm going to end up with. I mean, I was second slowest on the mediums, so... yeah, I do not think there is any pace in this vehicle. I mean, if I am stinky, I've just got to hope that George Russell is also stinky. So, let's just focus on beating Ocon, and if I can do that, then that's fine. That will do, you know. I'll take it if I can beat Ocon. God bless you. I didn't sneeze, but thank you. .17.3 set by Ocon. It's kind of good, really, because it's like a direct comparison to my teammate. Nearly 2 tenths up in Sector 1. I think that's good. Nice exit. We'll go down to, like, there. I don't know. I'm just sort of guessing at this point. Into the braking zone. Too late on the brakes. I've done that every lap, it feels like. .52.8 for the second sector. I have put in a... what the... I was not expecting that. I mean, to be fair, I didn't actually get to do my quali lap in practice. It was just, I sort of spun. I spun. So is there actually pace in the vehicle? Let's find out. There is pace in the vehicle! I appreciate that. That is good. Top 4, that should see us in Q2. Yeah, but ow, my arm. Oh. I've injured something in my bicep and it just really hurts. Alright. Top 15 is a... yeah. We should be fine, surely. Yeah, decent. You say top 4? Oh, we do as well. Does Ocon get through? Oh, drum roll, please. Oh. No, he doesn't, because he's shit. Where's Ocon finish? P17, almost half a second off Q2. Please retire. Get out my team, because you have been sorely battered this season. I forgot what the quali record is. I think it's like 26-2 or something in quali. Because there's obviously... how many sprints are there? There's 6 sprints, right? Or is there 4 sprints? I think there's 6. If there's 6, I think the record is... well, there'll be 28 races. So yeah, I think it's 26-2 or 25-3 in quali. So, sorely battered. .23.6 to get through. This would be eternal. This would be amazing. This would be spectacular. If I put in a lap time that's better than a 23.6. Was it a 23.6? No, I don't want to restart session. Yeah, 23.6. If I beat that to not only get into Q3, but knock out my title, well, not title, but championship rival, George Russell, the battle for P5, that would be unbelievable. And I think I've got that lap time in me, you know? Let's go. Go on, girl. Get around that corner. People are improving. Need to brake a little bit earlier here and I should be good. That was perfect. No, it wasn't. It was still a little bit too late, but it's much better than before. Go, go, go! Another purple sector 2. Don't spin. I need to work on my line through that corner. It's very off. Decent. Go on. 23.6 to beat. And I've got to put in a 22.4. Bang. Go on. Good lap. Very good. And look at that. I did actually do what I said. I knocked out George Russell with my lap. So now, if I finish, all I need to do is finish ahead of Russell. Or basically, he needs to not outscore me by 9. And we're looking pretty good to do that. I don't know what to expect for Q3. What was my lap at 22.2? I'll be a top 5 right now. It's very close. I reckon I could get a top 7. I reckon that's doable. Let's go. I'm excited. You alright, Marcel? And King's Edits for you, for me, for everyone. Welcome. This is quite a big lap. This means a lot. This could decide where I finish in the championship, P5 or P6. Actually, I think it's more than that. I think it's P4 and 5. I don't remember. Not awful. But he won't in a NASCAR Cup car. Whatever it is you're referring to, you're probably right. Bollocks! Ow. Oh, it's not even... No. Hamilton tested one 10 years ago? Good for him. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. That should have been a much better lap. I wasn't even faster than my Q2 time. It's just Sector 2, that long left. The long left done me in both laps. You're supposed to turn in later. And I just kept doing the same thing. I just didn't learn from my mistake, and it's cost me like 4 positions. Oh well. What was that? P7 for the race. We might have a couple engine penalties, you never know. Ideally though, whoever I qualify doesn't matter, because all that matters is I need to finish within 9 points of George Russell. So, obviously, he finishes, like, top 7. I don't even need to score points. Or he scores, like, a top 6. I need a top 8. Or something like that. That's the aim. So, let's go. There was a distant shout of beating Mercedes in the Constructors. I think we're 18 points behind. But, yeah, I ain't too sure about that. That is quite a lot. I mean, 18 points more than Mercedes is ridiculous. But here we go! The final round of the season! And what a season it's been! 3 race wins, a few podiums, a couple really good races, a couple really shit races. Japan, Texas, and Mexico come to mind. And Brazil. Lots of smellies. It is going to be a 2-stop race. I'm so over the moon about that, to be honest. I kind of want to do this. So that's what I'm going to do. And I think we're ready. So, let's begin the final Grand Prix. I'm excited. I didn't actually see if there's any engine penalties. I'd be surprised. Why would you take an engine penalty in the final race? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. Oh, okay, we've got 2. Norris. Russell. Oh, Russell, Norris, Verstappen, Ocon have all taken grid penalties in the final race of the season. So, Norris has obviously just thought, I've already won the title, let's go for a last to first. Right, boss man, welcome. That is quite funny. Norris literally said, I've already won, let's do a last to first challenge, why not? Let's have some fun. To be fair, I've done that before. If I've already wrapped up the title before Abu Dhabi or the final race of the season, I always do a last to first, because it's just fun. But that will help massively though. There is now 11 positions between me and my rival. So, I just need to race, really. Just sort of drive. He shouldn't be faster than me. So, yeah. I don't really care about where I finish. I just want to stay ahead of Russell. Also Hamilton as well. I want to stay near him at least. And the final race of the season is underway. It's a pretty good start. Already miles clear of Yuki Tsunoda. See you later, boss. You're mid, you're average, you're dead. Goodbye. Now, I think I should have some pretty good straight line speed. So I'm going to just dump my overtake when we get around turn 3. Is it 3? I don't know. Oh no, my straight line speed's actually kind of mid. Oh, okay. Well, we gained a place, so it's not too bad really at the end of the day, is it? It's not so bad. Get into Sector 3, laddie! I'd like to stay in DRS, that'd be nice. You're right, my friend, with the name too long to pronounce. So I'll just call you long name. Hello. Hand is buggered. Stay away, Carlos. I don't like you. But like I said, I don't really care if they pass me. I just stay ahead of Russell. That's all that matters. You alright, Pam? Welcome. That corner's scary, I don't like it. I also hate that section. Are you Ayrton Senna? I don't think so. No. No, I'm pretty sure I'm not. There is quite a lot of differences. No, unfortunately I'm not Ayrton Senna. My name's Ayrton Sen Food. Oh, I missed out on DRS, you're kidding. Well, that's me done. Never mind. Gaming without following the hint light is called real gaming. I don't know what that means, boss. I'm also just going to take no notice of it because it doesn't mean anything. He doesn't wear glasses? Yeah, exactly. Senna doesn't wear glasses. Apart from that, we're quite similar. RGB lights of car? Oh, what, you mean on my gears? Oh, no, I need them so I know when to change gear, my man. They're quite important. Front car? Yeah, they are at the front. Look, they're there. I know they mean the line, I just can't be bothered responding like normally, so I'm just taking the piss out of them. Well, we are somehow in P4. I will say though, the pace is nowhere near top 4, I'll be surprised if even top 10 worthy. But for the first time ever, that doesn't matter, because I'm not fighting for points anymore. I'm fighting with George Russell, who is currently down outside the points, I hope. Unless he's made a crazy comeback. I used to have all DVDs of Formula 1. Unlucky, they are lost. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. That is real tough. This always seems to happen at Abu Dhabi. I remember last year, my race pace is just shocking. Do you think latest F1 is good? I think it's good, yeah. It's not bad. You're right, good name that, just, An interviewee's favourite word. But you know how to enter the corner, so you don't need the line? I do need the line, because the line isn't about knowing where the corners go, the line is about where to brake. If I turn the line off, I wouldn't know where to brake, and therefore I wouldn't know where to go, and therefore I would crash a lot. So, for the 47th time, I will not be turning the line off. If it disturbs you that much, if it keeps you awake at night, like it does so many of you, then please, it's not illegal. It's perfectly available for you to go and watch someone who races with the line off. There are plenty, tens, hundreds of people for you to choose from. You right, OPIC? Or OPIC? Definitely butchered that. All good. Still no DRS for Carlos, so I know it's Yuki now, my next rival. That's the difference between a pro player and a normal player? Well, luckily for me, I'm not trying to be a pro player. I have no interest in getting to the top. I never have, I never will, because it's just pointless. I would rather be entertaining and just play my little humble career mode, which you completely have the option to watch or not. I'll pick from Indonesian. Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with that. That hasn't worked. Oh, it kind of has. Hello, NWL Neighbourhood Wiffle Ball League and Trick Shots. We need to think of a smaller name for you, but welcome back. I remember you. Yellow flag, please be ahead. No, it's not. No. Oh, be George Russell. Oh, it's not. I believe it's Max Verstappen. Oh. Max Verstappen has an engine blowout in the final race. You'll be a pro? No, I won't, because that isn't my intention. Well, thank you for the encouragement. Your name's... Oh, I can't even... I'm gonna mess this up. I'm so bad at pronouncing names that aren't English. It's like really bad. Oh no. Using a flashback, sue me. You hate it that much, fuck off. There are gonna be some seriously triggered people after that one. It's like I've just shown them the beginning of World War III. I love how triggered people get by the fact I use things in the game. It's sometimes funny, sometimes annoying, mostly boring, but sometimes it's a good laugh. What system am I using? The Line and ABS, that's it. Probably the two hardest ones to turn off, of course. I think they are by far the hardest. I don't even think traction controls, I wouldn't even call that difficult. I just subscribed to you? I appreciate that. Thank you, NWL. I'm just gonna have to call you that, because I can't read out the whole name every time, it's a bit long. I don't know, man. I think traction control is harder. To be fair, I am saying that as someone that's not used traction control for like 3 years, so I get why. It is obviously person to person. I mean, because I'm so reliant on the racing line, I think it's really hard to turn off, of course. I feel like that's just a bit of common sense, really, isn't it? Alright, into the pits, we must go! What an idiot. When you have no ABS, it's hard because your throttle control has to be good. Yeah, it does. I think my throttle control's good, it's just not good enough. The thing I never got with ABS is that I felt like I was doing it right, and then I'd end up locking up and in the wall, and it just wasn't right. Oh my goodness, what is this? EA, sort it out, man. I'm a racing line crutch too, it's okay, we exist. We do! It's only like literally 90% of people who play this game. We are us, we are massive, and we will take over. So I nearly end up in the pits. Yeah, I did. I nearly did, I should say. Alright, welcome to the pit exit. We are now on a new set of mediums for a little bit longer than the first stint. I think one more lap, 9 or so laps, until we go on to the hards. I think that's what I did. I can't remember. But it's quite crazy. I have had a couple of streams where I have used, because I know I use a flashback, but I use maybe 1 per race, which I used to use about 5 per race, maybe even 10. So imagine that nowadays. I would be like, you know, publicly executed because of it. And yeah, I have won a couple of streams where people got so unbelievably triggered by the fact I was just using a flashback. It's quite impressive. I've never understood why people care so much about someone else making a mistake. So that's all it is, it's just me cocking up. Anyways, let's see how this second stint goes. Probably not great. My pace on the medium seems shocking. I want to know where Russell is, but I don't think you can find out where specific drivers are. Only assist F1 uses mechanical power steering, not even electric power steering, that is true. And remember, before, back in the day, they didn't even have power steering, they just had nothing. How have I got no ERS left? What happened? All we care about is George Russell right now, and I can't see him. Welcome back, Sir CADILLAC. No throttle control, no ABS, no nothing. No traction control, no active aero, no suspension, lane assist, nothing. Just a car with some wheels, with a steering wheel, some wheels and some pedals, and that was it. Oh, don't ruin my day. Thank you, Jack. I like you, Jack, but yeah. Round we go. Start lap number 11. The only reason they use power steering now is so drivers don't break bones. I think that is, yeah, it just is. The cars are so heavy and evil nowadays, I think you would need it. No power steering, I think their arms will just snap off. I think Gasly's one-stopping the cheeky bastard. Unless he's doing medium, hard, medium, which is probably what he's doing. I want to know where George Russell is. I need to know how I'm getting on. Who's that? What? Okay. Hi, Albon. Nice meeting you, mate. See you later. Goodbye. Oh, it's a bit crazy. Another yellow? Or is that for... No, it's another yellow. It's a Williams. Oh my. What has happened to Williams? One car spins, the other one has a mechanical DNF 10 seconds later. James Vowles is not a happy man. Don't go and see him after the race. He'll be fuming. People fuck smash that door after that. These cars whip too much, it would snap the wheel back and forth. I think that, yeah, that's very true, it would. Thanks, EA. Thank you, EA, for the free position. I'm pretty sure everyone in front of me is one-stopping, and I'm two-stopping. This is troublesome. I am faster, but am I 20 seconds faster over 9 laps? That's like 6/10 a lap. I should be. I know it's more than that. I'm dumb. It's the other way round. It's 2 seconds a lap. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Toro Rosso of the Liam of the Lawson. Welcome. I'm going to overtake you in my racing car because you're in my way and I want to get past you. Max Verstappen 2021 type shit. Decent move, that. Not bad. Up to P11 now. Still doesn't mean anything, but it's good. Oh, a little bit of wheel spin for Hadjar. Now he's quicker than me. Okay. It's hammer time, my boy. Push, push, push. I wish I could. There's a couple cars in the way, though. Oh, I love you. Grip, 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 grip! Ooh, scary stuff. But I shall not blunder. I hope not. That'd be bad. Brake, 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 brake. Fucking hell. Oh, he's skidding. Oh, slippy! Let's not do a Latifi. No, we're good. That was very slippery. Slip Digby, you could say. It's my new name. Nice. Decent. And of course they all pit as soon as... Right. Hang on. Oh, okay, that's Piastri. I was about to say. If that's Russell, I'm going to kick off. Thank you, Golden King. I enjoyed that overtake a lot. I mean, I know there's a massive tyre gap, but still. So Russell is all the way back there. He's the first Mercedes behind me. I'm still pitting again. I don't think he is. I mean, if he doesn't score points, then that's all that matters, really. It's just he can't outscore me by 9. If I want to get I remember. Is it P4 or P5? I don't have a clue. I don't know. Not a clue. Regardless, it's ahead of Russell when it's an extra place up. That's the way I remember. So early on the brakes, so that is pathetic. How dare I call myself a racing driver? Wait, there's a Mercedes up here. Which one? Oh, you're Antonelli. Thought so. Oh yes, Russell's losing time behind an Alpine. Excellent news. As I find myself up to P3 in this race somehow, but I am stopping again, so I'm going to fall back massively. I think I am stopping again soon. Yeah, I'm going to come in 1 lap earlier. You stream it only on YouTube or other platforms? No, I am on YouTube, Shorts and normal, landscape, video, whatever. I'm also on Twitch and Kick, because Kick has insane, like, revenue split. It's just Twitch and Kick. I don't think I've ever had like a viewer stay for more than like 10 seconds. Compare that to YouTube Shorts, it is outrageous. A lot of like successful people hide methods to what they did. I'm by no means successful, but look at the views on my channel. I've had, in the last 2 weeks, I've had more subscribers and views and watch hours in 1 month than my entire career. If you're looking to stream on Shorts and put hashtag Shorts in your description. That's what I did, and boom, goes the dynamite. The views pop. You alright, Adjoa? Sorry if I completely mullered that. Shout out Thomas Muller, great player. Garbage cars? I disagree. I like the current cars. Bring back the V12? Well, this is close enough. This is a V10. I won't agree the engines are shit, but I like the cars. Hamilton is about to steamroll past me. This is about to be insane. thanks for letting me know about the landscape stream. Yeah, it definitely looks better. Alright, well, Hamilton, I'm going to release you into the world of racing. I forgot to... Oh shit, I kind of, missed the pits. Ah. That could be my undoing. Oh. That's... yeah, that is something special, really, isn't it? That is incredible how I've managed that. I'm going to need a good, like, 12 qualifying laps. A bit like Verstappen in 2021. I know, obviously, all that happened at the end, but initially, he pitted for, like, hards and was like, okay, we need 12 Michael Schumacher quali laps. That is what I need if I want to finish ahead of George Russell in the drivers. Come on. No slow stop. Decent. Good job, team. Let's go. Well, that's unlucky. I don't want to come out behind Lawson. I'd rather be behind him, get DRS. Your days shall be longer and you shall remain younger. That'd be pretty good. Through goes Liam Lawson. Through goes F1 Crim. I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? Oh, what an idiot. Oh, I'm so dumb. My racecraft is terrible. I should have just waited, got DRS and steamed past him. Need my pace to be fast and it isn't. How do you think Cadillac is going to do? I reckon they'll consistently be in the top 10, but maybe like P10 to like sort of P7 area. Do you think they'll be as good as Audi, with Audi already having built an engine for Red Bull and was putting out better performance in the facility? I have no idea. I haven't really given a thought about Audi. I don't think they'll improve by much. I don't know. I hope Cadillac scoring points, purely because I want CHECO to do well, but that's about it, really. So slow! Lawson probably gave it a finger just like to Perez in real life. Probably, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I just have no overtake at all. I wonder where the AI is saving, because there's got to be an area apart from the final sector. But I can see Russell ahead of me. At least I hope it's the first Mercedes. It's probably not though. It's probably the second one. I've got to somehow catch up to him. Well, I've convincingly beat Ocon this race, and I suppose that's all that matters. Go, girl! Get this Canadian bastard! There it is. Decent. I don't like that on brand new tyres. That's not normal. Do. Max Verstappen indeed. How have I done that then? How have I set the fastest lap? DRS, I guess, but still, I'm surprised by that. So I've got to catch up to that second Mercedes you can see in the bottom left ahead of Antonelli. That's where I've got to get to. This battle for fourth in the drivers is going to go right down to the final lap. I can definitely, if I can catch Antonelli, I can get past all of them there. I don't even need to pass Russell, I just need to finish within 2 places of him. Or thereabouts. Just that keeps happening. Cocked up my ERS, I had it on hot lap, didn't mean to, that's good. First sector improvement though. Sim setup, T300 base, open wheel, add-on wheel, mode, Thrustmaster, and then I've got, I don't even know what my pedals are, they're just random. I think they're Logitechs, but I couldn't tell you. Oh, I'm not catching! This is shit! I hate that first corner. That inside curve is horrific. I need Alonso to pass Russell. I need him to. I'm not even catching in the straight. This is bad. This is looking bad. Yeah, we're in P9. It's not great, but it ain't bad. Come on, car. Please show me some sign of life. I bang that. Come on. I deserve it. Yes. I'm not sure how that will help with Russell being in P4 right now, but yeah. Russell's currently getting 12 points. I'm getting 4. So right now, I have enough to stay ahead of him. Do you ever feel depressed? Because I am, like, due to my phone addiction, I'm ruining my exam preparation, which is too important for me. I don't really know what to say, to be honest. I mean, I'm really not much better. I just don't have any exams to prepare for, but I don't know what I can say, really. Because I'm still kind of in a phone addiction. So you can't just say it's like typical, like, just, like, stop looking at your phone, because no. I'm sorry, I don't know what advice to give. All I can say is your exams are probably way more important than you think they are. I left school when I was 12, and it's not fully over, but my sort of future projections got massively tanked because of it. So, because I didn't do any exams. So lock in, get those A's, and yeah. You ask anyone in chat? I mean, yeah, if anyone in chat has any advice, then please do share. It could be massive. It could help a lot. We have 4 laps remaining of this season. And right now, I should be on to stay ahead of Russell, because he is currently in P4. As far as I'm aware, P4 is 12 points. P8 is 4. That is an 8-point difference. I'm 9 points ahead in the drivers. Because that's how the numbers work. Come on. Anthony's staying close, but he doesn't seem to have... Oh, hang on. Shut up. Oh! Ah! 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 There's no way this is real! There is no way this is happening! George Russell fighting to get ahead of me in the drivers! Wait! Stupid bastard! Stupid bastard! How bad is only what you deserve! Ha 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 ha! Yes! Oh! what a time to be alive! Oh my lord. I don't even have to worry about position anymore. That is one of the most unbelievable things I've ever had happen to me in these F1 games. Go on! Now I just need to not bin it and bring it home, and I will be P4 or 5. I think it's 5. Yeah, it's 5. P5 in the drivers. Go on! Yes! Oh, that is one of the most amazing feelings ever. Almost better than a cup of tea after a long day. Russell being like the real life one? I don't know really. He's probably top 4 best performing drivers on the current grid. I mean, to be fair, he wasn't going to get past me anyway in the drivers. It would have been a 1-point gap, but now it's like official. I wonder if I'll stay ahead of Hamilton, actually. He was quite far behind, but he's currently in, I don't know what position he's in. I think he's in, like, P3 or P2. Yeah, he's P2 or P3, so I don't know. He might still pass me, which would be tragic, but I don't think so. I think I'm on for P5 in my first season. With the 4th worst car, mind you. And what a season it's been! 24 races, the first time I've ever done a full season. In a career mode, live. We've had 3 race wins. Is bumping into others habit? That is true, he does do that a lot, doesn't he? We had 3 race wins. Our first win came at Monaco. We then won at Spa, and then Qatar, like half an hour ago. Loads of podiums, I think 1 or 2 pole positions. And we're going to come home in P7 on Abu Dhabi, which ain't too bad considering it's like my worst track. And P5 in the drivers. What a time to be alive. Right, DNA? Great edit, by the way. Very unexpected. I wasn't expecting Max Verstappen to just jump out the screen, but it was very good. I wish I knew how to do that. Because I'd just make Checo Perez propaganda. But here we go. Final lap of the race. Enjoy this one, lads. I mean, I'm talking like it's going to be my last race ever. I'll put it back on tomorrow for the next season. But still, it's emotional because it's a whole season wrapping up. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's coming to an end. Do you post any highlights of your races? I don't know. I could try. It just might take a bit too long. Right, to edit. Round the chicane. Lovely. Fuel's looking good. Tyres are hanging on, but they're good. Oscar Piastri wins the Grand Prix. Means nothing for the drivers though. Lando is absolutely capable of it in the final few rounds. I don't know who took second. It's either Hamilton or Leclerc. But round comes Checo Perez to complete the season and take home P5 in the Drivers' Championship. Go on, son! Yeah! Oh, that was a great race. I hate that track, but that was a great race. On the 2-stop, everyone else was on 1-stops. Got back up to P7. I know I started like 5th, but still. Decent stuff. G, F and G's. There is Oscar. No one cares, I'll be honest. GG's. Right, there it is. Lewis Hamilton finishes 3rd, which means I should also retain my 5th from him as well. He was an outside threat, not much of a threat, but he was there hanging about. Ocon finishes 13th from 20th, up 7 places, not bad. Russell, by the way, I think he must have had a bit of contact, because he's alive and well down in P14. Let's see what happened to Posh Spice. Here he is. Congratulations, thanks, mate. I worked hard for that one. Right, what happened to Posh Spice? Let's have a butchers. Oh, there's me. I love that. That's a screenshot of all time, by the way. Look how fucking close I was to hitting him. I was close to just clarting him off, but, he's obviously barged into someone. Who is it? Oh. Have you had dinner yet? No, dinner at 4 PM is a bit strange in my area. Usually dinner's always at 6. So he just sort of stops. He just gave up. He's like that clip from The Chase. Oh, well done, guys. Oh, there's no point. I give up. Well done. And that's it. He just gave up. Went slow. Got overtaken. Dropped behind me and his teammate, and then just goes in the pits. Does he have anything done to him, or does he just change tyre? He goes onto the softs, and all of a sudden, he exits the pits, and his engine's alright. 6 PM? Yeah, 6 PM. I think that's a normal time to have tea or dinner. Unless it's a Sunday. When you have Sunday roast, you have it at like 2. Alright. Now, the standings. We know that I finished P5, I think. Let's see where everyone else finished. Kabay! So it's P1 for Lando by 80 points in the end. It was so close for most of the season, and then for some reason, last sort of 6-7 races, Lando just went like, meow, and he was just gone. Leclerc finishes 2nd, ahead of Piastri by 3 points, despite Oscar finishing ahead of Leclerc in this race. Verstappen comes home P4, 106 points behind. Wasn't expecting that. Then we have us in P5. We could have maybe caught Verstappen, but I don't know, 27 points. That's less than that. That's only 17 points. That is quite a lot. I don't know, though. I mean, to be fair, I've probably had 30 to 50 points taken off me this season by bad strategies and tyre wear. So I could have probably got into P2. But anyway, we take P5. For our first season, P5 is excellent. We finished 15 points ahead of Russell and 22 points ahead of Hamilton. Ocon finishes on 53 points. Not too bad, not awful. It's all right. I mean, 232 points behind your teammate is quite a lot, but it's not awful at the end of the day. Same here in my family in India. Yeah, I feel like it's just bog standard dinner time, though. Maybe bro's saying, have you had dinner yet? Because I'm fat and he thinks I eat a lot, which is just the complete opposite. Constructors, McLaren take the win. Get my fucking leg up. There we go. McLaren take the win over Ferrari by quite a large distance in the end, 142. Red Bull, though, 355 points behind. I suppose it's down to Tsunoda, really, isn't it? Tsunoda scoring 79 points in the Red Bull. That's tough. We take home P5. We actually did close the gap to Mercedes, but not by much. It was only by, about, what? How much was it? About 8 points or something? Nothing, really. But we do take the P5, 338 points in one season. I think that is lovely. Kick has done Alpine by 1. And then Sauber, Racing Bulls with the tough 2 points in a whole season. Oh, I am exhausted, like properly exhausted after that one. That was a very tough race. Okie dokie. Well, we'll finish up everything and get ready for Season 2, and then I'll be heading off. And then I might have a day off tomorrow. I do have a poll currently that is ending soon in about... it's ending in half an hour, actually. So, on my community post, on my community tab, if you go on my channel and go to posts, I have a vote going on for a My Team series that I wanted to start on the live stream alongside the CHECO and CADILLAC stuff. So go and vote on it, because there's 8 teams in 2 groups of 4. The top 2 from each I'm going to put into another vote and the winner will be the one I choose. There's half an hour left until that ends, and then I'll post the new one. So go and vote. I believe Porsche is winning right now, so that would be good. And then we'll go from there. Now, contract selection. What? I want to stay with Haas. Thank you. You should try home workout. That's literally what I've been doing for the last, 6 months. What even is home workout? I just go for a walk and, lift some light weights. It's chill. Yeah, I'll do 84. 3-season contract. Cheers. I mean, you're chill, and I like you, but I do hate it when people assume that I just don't do anything. They think I just sit on my arse all day, which couldn't be further from the truth, and it is a bit annoying, but obviously you've just said that. Your jawline looks sharp inside and those high cheekbones. They've got very squishy cheeks, to be fair. Anyways, that was a bit dumb. Alright, do we have enough resource points to fully adapt our bits for next season? Please. Oh my god, we don't. Oh, we need 100. We have one more week. Yes, we've got one more weekly resource. Give. Give now. Hurry up, quicker. Nice. Okay, so we have officially adapted everything for the upcoming season. Nice. That is excellent news. That means next season we can focus once again purely on upgrades, and hopefully we can climb the vehicle performance comparison, the VPC, a little bit more, because we were 4th or 5th at one point, and we've dropped down by quite a long distance. Also, look at Red Bull, the comeback. They are now joint with I'm pretty sure they're ahead of McLaren. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Take a look at the trophies really quick. Got what? 1. Actually, look at the season results. So we got a 4th at Melbourne, and then a 3rd at Bahrain, a 5th at Saudi, a 1st at Monaco, a 2nd at Austria, a win at Spa, and then we had look at that run of form between Belgium and Mexico. Look at that. 1st, 4th, 3rd, 4th, 2nd, 1st, 6th, and 6th. And then a little bit of a mishap at Brazil, and then 2nd, 1st, and 7th. That form, excluding Brazil, is outrageous for the 4th worst car. I am super pleased with that. Ocon as well. Look at Ocon's mid-season form, by the way. Look at that. So we had no points until Canada. 10th, 6th, 8th, 4th, 7th. A little bit of a 11th, and then a 3rd. Out of nowhere. I don't know how he's managed that. It's insane. Next season, though. Hang on, there's one more thing I want to look at. Is the driver statistics. 3 poles. I don't remember where that would be. 285 points. 4 race wins. 9 podiums. 6th average finish. That's really good. 6th average grid. Average grid. That's also very good. 5k kilometers driven. 4 fastest laps. 1 team joined. Excellent news. Alright. End the season. There it is. Now we have B-Tech, Perez, leaving, or he actually just stands there. We just leave the house and then we re-enter the house. It's a bit of a pointless cutscene. I don't know what any of this means. I don't really. I'm just going to keep going. We've got 59% though on the R&D, so that's good. There's the actual stats. 17 driver rating, 17% recognition. That's insane. Yep, Max is here. There he is. Max Verstappen. Max is everywhere in my room. I've got one poster of him there. I've got he's behind me. I've got a poster of him behind his head. I've got 2 Red Bull shirts, one of them by Verstappen there. I've got a model of Verstappen's car there. I've got another poster of him up there. He's covered in my room, really. I don't know why, he's a prick. I'm joking, he's not. Right, I was debating... I can put reverse races on the calendar. Oh, it's a Christmas miracle. Right. Now, what tracks did I despise? Let's think. Spain, you're gone. You're out of here. Verstappen fan? I suppose so. I think he's probably my 3rd favourite driver, behind CHECO and Jenson Button. Yeah. Hungary, get rid of that. And then we're going to get rid of... Texas? Let me look. Right, Abu Dhabi is good. Qatar good. Las Vegas good. Brazil, I hate, but it's Brazil. You got to have it. Mexico again. You've got to have it. Singapore's good. Azerbaijan's good. Monza's good. Netherlands is good. Hungary, I hate. Canada's good. Spain isn't. Monaco's good. Imola's good. Miami's there. Jeddah's... Yeah, this is the perfect calendar. So next season, we're going to be racing on 3 reverse circuits. I'm very excited about that prospect. I've never driven on them before. And we also have some scenarios to pick from. However, I'm just going to leave it on none because high inflation's a bit shit when you are the worst team on the grid like we are. And also all of these upgrades is just a bit pointless. So we're going to keep it on none for now. But maybe in the future, for Season 3 or onwards, we can put one in, see what happens, might spice up the grid a bit. Now, of course, we do have some driver moves. I hope, anyway. I do have it on increased. So hopefully we've got a new teammate as well. That would be gas because Ocon is horrible. Like, he's shit. He's horrible. No, Ocon is still our teammate. Great. Right, Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen in a Ferrari. Hamilton retire. Well, Hamilton doesn't retire. Hamilton gets the boot, and Hadjar goes to Red Bull. Also, Behrman has been signed to RB, so Behrman is back on the grid as well. Wow! Wow! I can't believe that. Wow. And we start the... Oh, okay. That's a bit odd. So nearly the whole grid is on the same level of pace. McLaren is just gone into the future. Williams are 3rd, Aston 4th, Ferrari 5th, us in 6th, Red Bull 7th. Alright, fair enough. Good for them. Did we get any upgrades? I don't think we've got any... No, we've got no resource points. Did we get anything? No. Right. Well then, there you have it. Season 1 is now complete, and the stream is now complete. That was a really, really, really entertaining end to the season. I really, really enjoyed that a lot. I loved it. That was fantastic. Now, there is a slight chance I might have a day off tomorrow because my arms are fucked, but at the same time, the passion's high, so I may be back. If I am, it will be a 1 PM BST to begin Season 2 of this career mode. Like I was saying, there is currently a poll on my posts tab on my channel on YouTube doing a vote for a My Team career that I'm going to be doing. I'll quickly run over the choices because I can. We have the options of... we have Porsche, Peugeot, Volkswagen, Lamborghini in Block 1. So the top 2 of those will go into another poll alongside either Caterham, Lotus, Ford, or Citroen. So you have all of those to pick from. The top 2, like I said, from each group go into a final one. Right now, it's Lotus and Porsche, and then Volkswagen and Lamborghini, and Caterham and Ford are drawing. So one of those will go through. I'm going to head off, though. That was an absolute banger of a stream. We've had like 3 banging streams in a row. I can't thank you all enough for allowing me to hop on and have a great time. Hope you had a good time as well, hopping into stream. Some good racing today, some lovely overtakes. And I'll be back tomorrow, if not, maybe the day after. Yeah, have a great rest of your days. It is, of course, Saturday today. I think. Is it? I don't know, to be honest. I think so. Have a fantastic rest of your weekends. See you lot next time. I forgot I was about to end stream on there then. Wrong monitor. See you lot later. And goodbye. What is that bit of hair doing? What is this? I don't even know. That was a crazy voice crack as well. Anyway, see you lot later. Goodbye. Yep, see you later, Anthony.